Hot. It's always hot in the dog days of summer. And yet, you're here anyway. Playing in a meaningless tournament in front of about 50 people. Sure, you're heading to the championship, but does it really even matter? Can you even remember half the games you've played? 5 caught since Friday. You should be back in Wisconsin by now. Football practice starts tomorrow. You should be napping, preserving your knees, preparing for the arduous season ahead. But no, you're here. What about the game that just ended? Playing against a bunch of farm boys from South Dakota, each of them scrawnier than the last. Fastball, up and in, since you can't hit it anyway. The pussy. It doesn't even matter what the final score is. All that counts is that you're still here, wasting the summer away as the sun burns down overhead. Just one more game, Mikey. One more game. Hey, I'm glad I found you. Mike Schwartz.
Henry?
I watched you take ground balls. 2 things impressed me. First was that you were out there working in this heat. Christ, I can barely walk. Takes dedication.
I always do that after a game.
The second thing is that you're a hell of a shortstop. Great first step, great instincts. I don't know how you got to have those balls. Where are you playing next year?
Playing?
What college? Where are you going to be playing baseball for?
Oh, I'm not.
That's what you think. The Westish Harpooners are a pretty terrible baseball club. Over 100 years and not a single conference championship. Most can't even remember the last time they had a winning season. But that's about to change, because a new freshman is on the way. 8 years ago, a decision was made that would change his life for good. Walking into that store and seeing that incredible prize on the counter. The glove inscribed with the name of the legend himself, Aparicio Rodriguez. Hall of Famer and 2-time World Series champion. Perhaps the greatest defensive shortstop to ever play the game, and the author of the Holy Bible of baseball, The Art of Fielding. Now the glove goes by a different name, a name that hasn't changed in the countless number of grounders fielded since then.
The glove is not an object in the usual sense. For the infielder to divide it from himself, even in thought, is one of the roots of error.
Day after day, throw after throw, not a single one off the mark. The round shape of the baseball corresponds to the number of errors he's made. It's what led him to be the starting shortstop in high school, but not much else. These colleges, all they want are the big guys, the jocks with muscles bulging out of their shirts. Unable to even win his last tournament, Henry's baseball days are coming to an end. Or, at least, they were. Another boy with a dream, like all the others. Game 7 of the World Series, up by 1, playing for the Cardinals against the Yankees. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. 1 play to win it all. Now, maybe, that dream can become a reality.
Hello?
This grout is filthy. You'd think they would clean it. Who are you?
I'm Henry.
Really? Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
I was expecting someone larger because of the baseball factor. My name's Owen Dune. I'll be your gay mulatto roommate. I was supposed to have this room to myself as part of my scholarship package as the winner of the Marion Westish Award. I've always dreamed of living alone, haven't you?
Not really. Do you play baseball?
I've dabbled in the game, but not like you.
What do you mean?
Last week I received a call from President Affenlight. Are you familiar with his sperm squeezers? Not surprising. It doesn't have much academic traction these days. It was a great inspiration to me when I was 14, 15 years old. Anyway, President Affenlight phoned me at my mother's house in San Jose and said a student of considerable talents had been added to the fresh person class. Though this was excellent news for the college as a whole, it posed a dilemma for the housing office. Since I was the only member of the class with a single room, he wondered if I might be willing to forego one of my scholarship's privileges and take on a roommate. Affenlight's a smooth talker. He spoke so highly of you. Frankly, I find the professionalization of collegiate sport to be a rather despicable phenomenon. But if the administration is willing to buy me that, and throw in some handsome book allowance to persuade me, then you must be quite the ball player.
They're giving you money to be my roommate? Would it be rude? Do you mind if I ask?
Probably nowhere near what they're paying you, but enough to buy that rug over there. Please do not put your shoes on it. And enough to keep me in high quality marijuana for the year. Well, maybe for the semester. Till Halloween at least.
College. Real college. Not much different from high school, though. Same walking and powering through classes. Same nights spent alone, with Owen usually out on dates with this guy named Jason. Waiting for that chance to head out to the field.
Owen? What are you doing here?
Baseball tryouts begin today.
I know, but
Schwartz, how are the knees? Not bad. I want you to meet Henry Skrimshander. Skrimshander? I hear you plan to give Tennant a run for his money.
I'll do my best, sir.
See that you do. Ron Cox.
Owen Dune, right fielder. I trust you don't object to having a gay man on your team?
The only thing I object to is Schwartz playing football. It's bad for his knees. Baseball season underway. Another year for the guys to pathetically wobble out onto the field. Naturally, the slide of the season takes its course. You sleep, you eat, you travel, practice and lose, repeat. Bad throws and rookie mistakes. tenant at the center of it.
You know, it's only my first year. I can wait.
Maybe you can, but the rest of us can't. We're 1 in 7. We need you out there.
Maybe if someone told Lev he didn't have anything to worry about, he'd relax and play better.
What do you think Coach Cox is saying during their little powwows? He spends half the time stroking Tennant's ego, telling him he's the man. But Lev's not stupid. He knows you're the better player.
But I'm not, really. Tennis just been playing tight.
He's playing tight because he's a crappy shortstop. He did this last year, too. Makes errors and mopes about it. His attitude's abysmal. It's got nothing to do with you, Scrimmer. Well, almost nothing, anyway.
I hope not.
It has nothing to do with Hope, either. It has to do with Coach. I respect him a lot, but he's too loyal to guys just because they've been here for a while. Why be loyal to a bunch of losers? I'm sick of losing. This is America. Winners win, losers get booted. You should be in there. And Rick, and the Buddha too. If only to get you ready.
Tenet's a senior. I can wait till next year.
Wait till tomorrow. That's all I ask. Try that again. Try that one more time. Get this crazy bastard off me! You two, take the night off. You loose, Harsh?
Like a goose, coach?
And you, Henry? Henry!
Sure, coach.
Schwartz walked by and must have said something to him. Got under his skin. Threw a wild punch. Guess he's still just as irritable. Schwartzy looked pissed for about a half a second. Then he sort of smiled. Like getting socked by Tennant was exactly what he wanted.
I think it is what he wanted. He orchestrated the whole episode to get you in the game. He even took a punch in the nose for you. You should feel flattered.
Yeah, kid. We're only getting started.
Hands on your knees and you're on the floor, strung out and drunk when you hit the door. The whiskey's not on your side though. Thought you had enough but you needed more. Larkins parking, nothing. You should have asked him if he needed a ride. Keeping sulking, I never really was looking at goodbye. Hope you got home okay.
Westish College, a decrepit liberal arts school off the coast of Lake Michigan, perhaps only known for its connection to famed author Herman Melville, a discovery unearthed by a young man who found himself drifting aimlessly beforehand. As Melville said, "Since then, scarcely a week has gone by when I do not feel myself unfolding within myself." Words that a young Gert Havenlight would come to live by. It led him to follow in his footsteps a degree in marine biology, a teaching job at Harvard, and his own novel, The Sperm Squeezers, a study of the homosocial and homoerotic in 19th century American letters, which quickly became a nationwide sensation. He was a nobody no longer. Just as quickly, he was a father. Though with his wife gone from his life, he rose the ranks while Boston raised his daughter. Perhaps this was just what his life was meant to be. But one night, the phone in his office rang, bringing a proposition that would forever alter the ship's course. It'd been so long, but he could feel the lake calling his name. He was coming home.
I'm confused, Gert. I thought we had agreed to postpone new projects till we recapitalized. We got hammered in the markets, there's almost nothing coming in from donors, and now suddenly you're putting all these new initiatives on the table. Low-flow plumbing, a complete carbon inventory, temperature setbacks. Gert, where is this crap coming from?
From the students.
Well, the students don't quite understand the world. Remember when they made all us divest from oil? Oil is money.
Cutting emissions will be a PR boon, and it'll save us tens of thousands on energy. Most of our benchmark schools are already doing it.
Listen to yourself. How can it be a PR boon if our benchmarks are already doing it? If we're not first movers, we're back in the pack. There's no PR in the pack.
Bruce, the pack's way out ahead of us. Ecological responsibility is basically an industrial ante at this point. If we don't recognize that, we'll get hammered on every admissions tour till the cows come home.
If it's a decision factor, we'll deal with it, but I doubt we can afford it this year.
We should get started now. Global warming waits for no man. Of course, that's all true. Wanting to do what's right is a noble cause, preparing Westish for the road ahead. But it's also to prove himself. Prove to him that he can pull off his goals. When it comes to impressing someone you think you might love, a year might as well be forever. Baseball has never and will never be a priority in my life, but that's okay. What a boring game. One threw the ball, another caught it, one held the bat, and everyone else just stood around. Sure, the team is doing quite well, but that's not what you're here for. Just for a moment, just a glimpse to see his face once again. Can't stay too long, Pella's flying in tonight. Coming late would be a bad start to an already rocky reconciliation. Just a few minutes. So, gentlemen, what brings you to Westish?
That fella right there, sir.
Naturally, Henry's developed quite the following of fans, including eyes from up top.
I tell you what, Gert, heck of a shortstop. First saw him play in the tournament last summer down in, well, I forget where. And this pitcher I was there to scout. Boy, did he turn out to be a dog. But I was too lazy to get up and... I've seen a lot of baseball, Gert. But I've never seen someone like Henry. In terms of sheer... What would you call it, LP?
Pre-science.
Henry can flat out play. The only question mark in some people's minds is competition. It's tough to guess a guy's ceiling when he's in such a lousy environment for baseball. No offense, Gert.
None taken.
Tell you one thing, though. After the way he played in Florida last week, the word is out. It's how scouting works nowadays. You don't discover guys so much as you take the master list and rank them. And Henry's on the list. The only reason this place isn't crawling with scouts is it's so dang cold and far from a decent airport. But they'll be here. He's not big enough to be the best. He's not fast enough to be the best. He doesn't have the body or raw numbers to be the best. He just is.
Beautiful to watch.
Defensively, there's no competition. Today, he ties Aparicio Rodriguez's NCAA record for the most consecutive errorless games by a shortstop. 51 and counting. That's enough for us. We got a flight to catch.
You okay? The Buddha's out cold.
Cold?
Cold. You put quite a lick on him. He's gonna be hurting tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, day after today. At least those 2 scouts left before things hit the fan. We decided to call the game, so good win. I know you're worried about Dune, but we can't have 20 of us dinking around the hospital. Go home, shower up. As soon as I hear anything, I'll send out word. Understood?
Off day tomorrow?
Watch yourself. 3 o'clock practice. Now let's get out of here before we freeze our asses off. You need a ride? We'll go in my car. Goddamn Dune. Him and his goddamn books. Michael, Henry, good to see you. Any news? He woke up for a moment in the ambulance, out cold, then suddenly his eyes popped open. He said, April. April? April.
April.
The cruelest month, especially in Wisconsin.
Starts tomorrow.
Any word? He's having a CAT scan. They want to make sure there's no bleeding in the brain. Oh, goddamn Dune. If anything happens to him, I'll kill him. I brought dinner. How strange the course that life takes you. One moment you're listening to yet another student group campaigning their demands. Then he catches your eye. Did that email mean more than what it seemed? Had he caught you staring and knew what it meant? One meeting became 2, became several discussing plans, and plans for plans. But something else was brewing. After 30 years of student-teacher interactions, you found yourself on the wrong side of a crush. After a few weeks, crush no longer covered it. It'll be okay. He'll be okay. He's a wonderful young man.
I keep seeing it over and over in my head. I never made a throw like that. A throw that bad. I don't know what happened.
Not your fault, Scrimmer.
I know.
The Buddha's gonna be okay. He's already okay.
I know.
Your friend isn't doing too badly. All in all. The CT showed no epidural bleeding, which is what we worry about in this case. He's had a severe concussion and a fractured zygomatic arch. That is, a cheekbone. His functions appear normal, The arch will require reconstructive surgery, which I imagine we'll try to do right away, as long as we've got him here.
Can I see him?
It's pretty severe. We're gonna keep him in the ICU tonight. He seems to be suffering some short-term memory loss, which we assume will clear. Tomorrow you can see him all you like.
Bella, kiddo, where are you?
Chicago. I made my connection. We're about to board, so I should be right on time, though. Maybe we could go to Bayou Kitchen.
That's a wonderful idea. But I'm afraid I'm running a little late.
Oh?
I'm at the hospital. We had an accident at the school. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Sure. Whatever. How malign. The course that life takes you. A life that seems so dull, so drab, now lying in ruins. Yes, you were married once. Elation, perhaps, but at the time it just seemed right. But life in San Francisco has passed by like a dream, and no one wants to hear about your dreams. Who you are, what do you do? What do you want to do? Somewhere along the lines, it became clear the marriage was a mistake. All you could do was watch as your life crumbled around you. It's as your father said, it's the Afin Light men who die young. The women live forever. There's no reason to stay. Compelled to act, moved to reason. The rest is history. Now, here you are, only a tiny bag of useless crap to your name. Not even your phone is necessary anymore. You're coming home. Hey,
Bella, I'm sorry I'm late.
that's okay. Have you been smoking?
No, me? I mean, I might have had one in the car. It's been a long day, I'm afraid. Do we need to collect your baggage?
Actually, this is all I brought.
Oh. Well, then, should we hit the road?
So, how's business?
Business is business. I don't know why they keep hiring English professors for these jobs. They should get guys from Goldman Sachs or something. If I have 10 minutes a day to think about something besides money, I consider myself lucky.
How's your health?
Like a bull.
You're taking your medicine?
I take my walk by the lake every day. That's better than medicine. I take them. I take them and I take them. Though you know how I feel about pills.
Take them. Are you seeing anyone?
Oh, well, let's just say there aren't many enthralling women in this part of the world.
If there are any, I'm sure you'll hunt them down.
Thanks. How's David?
David's fine, although he'll be less so when he finds out I'm gone.
He doesn't know you're here?
He's in Seattle, on business.
I see. Are you tired?
I haven't been sleeping much.
Well, the bed in the guest room is great, and the darkness out here is something to behold. Totally different from Boston or San Francisco.
Great.
You can stay as long as you like, of course.
Thanks. Can I ask one more favor?
Shoot.
I like to start taking classes.
You would? That should work out fine. The deadlines for the fall have passed, of course. But you can register for the summer session as a visitor. And if we sign you up for the next,
No, right away.
What's that?
I was hoping I could start right away.
But Pella, the summer is right away. It's already April.
I was thinking about tomorrow.
Tomorrow? But Pella, we're halfway through the semester. Surely you can't expect to hop right in.
I could catch up.
I don't doubt you could. You're an excellent student when you choose to be. But it's not a matter of simply catching up. It's a matter of courtesy. As a professor, I can tell you I wouldn't be pleased to be subtly told.
Please, I could just audit. I know it's not ideal.
What kind of classes do you have in mind?
History, psychology, math.
No painting?
Dad, please, I gave that up forever ago.
No lit classes?
Maybe one.
I'll see what I can do. Scrimmer,
Schwartzy.
have you eaten?
No, not since lunch.
You gotta eat, Scrimmer.
I'm not hungry.
Doesn't matter. Have a shake. What time you running stadiums?
6:30. Hey, I forgot to ask. Any news from schools?
Mail only comes once a day, Scrimmer. I'll keep you posted. How cruel the course that life takes you. Growing up in Chicago's South Side, living with your aunt, trying to make the most of these miserable days. Why bother throwing yourself out on the field when you can be making some money? No one even cared that you skipped classes anyways. That is, until football season rolled around. I suppose when that coach came down and did something that no one else had done before, get in your face and tell you exactly what he thought of you. I suppose it's a charity. And now, it's one I have to do for others. But not anymore. Poor Henry. He keeps asking. He always looks up to you. You just don't have the heart to tell him. Why was getting into law school such a bitch? Here you are, 0 for 5, with 2 down in the bottom of the 9th. One last chance. Open the envelope, you putz. See what's inside, react, and get back to work. No big deal, huh? If it doesn't work out, there's always next year. Go back to Chicago, work a bit, study some more, scrape together some cash. You'll win in the end, because you refuse to lose. You're Mike Schwartz.
Good morning?
Scrimmer, feeling better?
I guess so. Where are you?
At the vac, soaking my back. There's a snowstorm coming in. I thought you might like to get your stadium in before it hits.
Okay, thanks.
Listen, I've been meaning to.
Hey, something weird happened when I got home last night.
3rd round? She said 3rd round.
That's what she said. 3rd round or higher. Do you think it was a prank call? I kept imagining one of the softball players on the other end, with Rick and Starblind sitting in the background laughing.
It's real, Scrimmer. This is what life's gonna be like from now on. This is what we've been working towards for the past 4 years.
3 years.
Right, 3 years. So, the key is to stick to the plan. You can't control the draft. And if you can't control it, it's not worth your time. You can only control how hard you work today.
Right.
If it happens this year, great. If not, it'll happen next year.
Hello? Schwartzy?
Are you okay? Are you locked out? Because I think they're supposed to open at 6. It must just be about.
Door's open. You don't look familiar. Are you a freshman?
Pella.
Mike Schwartz. I like the city.
Yep, aren't you cold?
Cold is a state of mind.
Well, my state of mind is freezing. It was nice to meet you, Mike.
I didn't get in.
Get in what?
Law school.
That's why you're sitting here in a blizzard because you got rejected from law school?
Yeah. You know, you're the only person I've told about this. It's a confidence. You should pat me on the shoulder and say, there.
There. So why would you want to go to law school anyway? Law school people are the dullest of dull.
I was thinking of becoming governor.
Well, there's always next year.
Yeah.
So, how do you like Westish?
I love it. It's my home.
My dad's the school president.
Affy? He's your dad?
Yeah.
Then I guess you heard what happened at our game yesterday. Your dad even rode with Owen in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. He really helped calm Henry down.
I guess that's why my dad was so late to the airport last night.
He didn't tell you why? Maybe he likes to perform his good Samaritan duties on the sly. I can't believe Avon Light's your dad. That guy gives a hell of a speech.
I know.
He's the reason I came to school here. Not that I had a lot of options. But I drove up here for a pre-frost week, and he gave a speech I'll never forget. About Emerson.
Yeah, right. Well, I'd better go swim my lap. Maybe you should put some pants on.
I might do that. Hi.
Gert, how'd the meeting with the trustees go?
Pretty well. I think we're on track.
My hero.
Don't talk if it's painful. I just wanted to say hello.
I like talking. What happened to me?
You don't remember?
The doctor said a ball hit me, but I don't remember batting.
You were in the dugout. Henry made a bad throw.
Henry did? Really?
Yes.
Well, it's always the ones you least expect. I don't remember anything at all. Was I reading?
I warned you, it's a dangerous pastime. It's good to see you.
Can't imagine why. Sure, I look abysmal.
No.
It's good to see you too, though I can't really. Are my glasses around?
They didn't make it to the ambulance. Most likely they're broken. Do you have another pair?
Back in my room.
I'll bring them to you.
No, you're busy. I'll have Henry do it.
It's no trouble. I need to swing back this way anyway. I'll get a key from infrastructure. Is there anything else you need?
I have a bit of pot in my top dresser drawer.
I doubt I can get it past the guards.
You'll bring my glasses?
Of course.
It's pretty boring here. I'm having trouble focusing. Thought slides into my head and it slides right back out again. Perhaps when you come you could read me something.
Gladly.
I got a call from the conference commissioner. Apparently the league wants to make a little fuss about your streak.
Oh, that's unnecessary.
goddamn right it's not. But Dale seemed set on it. Publicity opportunity and all that. Somebody over there managed to get Aparicio Rodriguez on the phone, and he said he'd be willing to come here for it.
Aparicio? You're joking.
He said he'd like to meet the man who's tied his record. Apparently, he comes to the States every year about this time to work with the Cards infielders, and he's offered to come up here before he heads back to Venezuela, which will probably be the last weekend of the season, against Koshwale. Now, I don't want this to be a distraction for you or anybody else. If we stay in the hunt, those Koshwale games are going to be huge.
Don't worry. Nothing distracts me.
I know. Things are happening for you, Scrimmer. Things are goddamn happening.
Questions, questions. What can really be gained from all this? Is this delusion or compassion? Is this even right to begin with? How can you even know for sure? Would he really want this great for 60, okay for 40, unthinkable for 20 self? Can you tell what he truly desires? What you truly desire? Suddenly, something that seemed so concrete has begun to shift, molding into some... Henry, my goodness, I'm sorry.
President Avonlight. Hey, sorry, you'd surprise me.
And rightly so. What a boneheaded move on my part.
No use crying over it, right?
I'm very sorry. I was just... Well, you see, the hospital called my office this afternoon. Apparently, they listed me as Owen's contact person since I arrived at the hospital first. They needed someone to bring over his glasses.
His glasses? It's weird. I dropped them off before practice.
Ah, well, that would explain my difficulties finding them.
I left them next to the bed. At least I think I did. I hope they didn't fall out of the bag.
I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding. Sorry again to bother you, Henry. I owe you a glass of milk sometime.
What do you call it when you assume somebody else has the same problems that you?
Projection.
Right. Projection. Do you ever have that problem?
You mean, do I ever project my problems onto other people?
Yeah.
Why, do you?
I asked you first.
Sure. Doesn't everybody?
Henry,
Owen, how are you?
much better, thanks. $380,000. My God, that's ridiculous, but tremendous. It's ridiculously tremendous.
That's the average. But high school guys usually get more than college guys. Maybe I'd get $250.
A premium for a lack of education? It's the most ridiculous news yet.
High school guys have more leverage. They can refuse to sign and go to college instead.
Bah. Two can play that game. We'll sign you up for the GRE, threaten to send you to grad school. They'll crack. Oh, they'll crack so fast.
Hang on a sec. We got another call.
Henry, this is Dwight Rodgener. I'm an area scout with the St. Louis Cardinals. It was freezing my butt off, so I cut out a little early. But I heard you tied Aparicio's record. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I'll level with you, Henry. I saw you play last year, and I was impressed, but I figured you were a couple years away. Another of our guys saw you over the summer, and he said the same. Our attitude was wait and see.
Right. Wait and see.
And last week, I started hearing it from our scout in Florida. Dwight, where you been hiding, this Skrimshander kid? He's better than Vance White. You've made huge strides since last season, Henry. Huge. You just turned 20, right?
In December.
Heck, you're a baby. Now, mind you, it's still early, and a lot could happen before the draft. But here's shooting up our board. We'd love to see you in a St. Louis uniform. Bad we've already retired your number.
No, no.
Have you signed with an agent?
No.
Well, I'm technically not allowed to talk about stuff like this. But you should know, just between us, that our front office likes you a lot. And we're looking for signable players in the early rounds. Guys who aren't looking to break the bank. You should keep that in mind when choosing an agent.
Sure.
It's not uncommon for a team and a player to come to an informal agreement before the draft. For instance, we might come to you and say, Henry, we'll agree to take you in the first round with our number 26 pick. If you agree to sign for a reasonable money, say 600,000 or whatever.
First round?
Just between you and me. But yes, first round.
Wow.
It's a lot to take in, and it's a bit premature. Lots of time till the draft. Lots of things could happen. But our GM wanted me to open up a dialogue. Personally, I think everyone involved, you, me, the front office, should do everything possible to make sure you wind up wearing a St. Louis Cardinals cap.
I'm wearing one right now.
What a special day today is. The day of not getting in. Come mid-June, you'll be unemployed and homeless, with $80,000 in student loans coming due. Only a bunch of maxed out credit cards to your name. Time to figure out what to do with your life. Good evening, sir. This is Mike Schwartz. Michael, what can I do for you? First of all, I wanted to let you know that Owen is doing much better. It looks like he'll be coming home this weekend. Marvelous. Thanks for letting me know. And thank you for your help yesterday. The whole team really appreciated it. You're welcome, but of course, I was just doing my job. Have a good night, Michael. I was also wondering whether I might speak to your daughter for a moment. My daughter? Do you know her? We met this morning. Well, I believe you've come to the right place. Hold on just a moment. Hello? Telephone? It's not David, it's Mike Schwartz.
You didn't freeze to death.
How was your swim?
I lasted a lap and a half. Then I had to lie down on the deck. The lifeguard came over to administer CPR. I waved him off.
Sounds rough.
I prefer to start slow. Gives me room for improvement.
Well, I was wondering whether you were free tonight.
Free? Heavens no. After capella practice, I'll be volunteering down at the soup kitchen while I finish my paper on the theme of revenge in Hamlet. Then my sorority has a mixture with the alpha beta omegas. My bulimia support group is getting together for dessert, and after that, I have a date with the captain of the football team.
I'm the captain of the football team.
Oh, well, in that case, what time can you pick me up?
You've got school spirit, a true harpooner.
Sorry, there weren't many choices at the bookstore.
No. You look great.
So, can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
Do you always have a beard?
It's supposed to be motivational, while I finish my thesis. Kind of a I'm so busy writing I don't have time to shave thing.
Does it work?
Not lately. I take it you're not much into beards.
My ex has one.
David?
How do you know that?
I heard you mention him to your dad while we were on the phone.
I thought you boys weren't even... Where's my Henry?
Henry sends his love, Mrs. Carapelli. He had to study tonight.
Studying? That don't sound like my Henry. Would you care for anything to drink, ma'am? Should we order wine?
Sure.
We don't have to.
No. A bottle of your finest white. Don't take it personally. Henry and I have been coming here every Friday for years.
But tonight he had to study?
I'm having a hard time talking to Henry right now.
So let me see if I have this straight. Ever since you met Henry, you've been his mentor, teaching him what to eat, what classes to take, how to hit a speedball, whatever. Henry doesn't move from point A to point B without thinking. How would Mike want me to do with this?
We usually call it a fastball.
Fastball. And now your work is paying off. You were right about the kid. What you saw in him 3 years ago, everyone else is seeing now. but it's not making you happy the way you thought it would. In fact, you're starting to resent the ungrateful bastard.
Henry's grateful.
But not grateful enough. Without you, he'd be working in a factory right now, and instead, he's about to realize his dream, make a buttload of money to boot.
It makes me feel like an asshole.
What?
To not be happy for him.
You are happy for him.
But to the extent I'm not, it's irrational. I had a plan for Henry, and it worked. I had a plan for myself, and that one didn't. I shouldn't take it out on him.
Well, feelings aren't rational.
You're talking to a man who's writing a 200-page paper about Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah, and not only am I not going to law school this fall, I haven't even graduated high school. I quit when I met David.
Love at first sight, huh?
I thought so then. Now I just think I was intent on doing something big. David came into my prep school to lecture. He wasn't an academic, but he read ancient Greek better than my instructor. He also had a wife, but I didn't know that at the time. It was senior year. I'd just been accepted into Yale. My dad taught at Harvard when I was a kid, so I wanted to be just like him while pretending to be the opposite. Beforehand, I was worried I wouldn't get in, but after I did get in, it started to seem so boring, you know? Half my class was going to Yale, but a bad starter marriage, that was at least 5 years ahead of the curve. David lived in San Francisco. I flew back with him and we moved into this loft he was renovating. I didn't find out about his wife for a while. The two of them were separated by that time. I was pretty much committed to staying.
How'd that go over with the president?
About like you expect. First he'd call and lecture me, tell me I was ruining my life. Then came the silent treatment, which lasted about a year. Since then, he sent me a Westish application once a month.
And now here you are.
And now here I am. I might be here for a while.
We have 3 options. We can go to Bartleby's, which is a bar. We can go to my house, which is a mess. Or we can drive around until my car breaks down, which will be soon.
I vote for your house.
Consider yourself forewarned. I'd turn on the lights, but that would be embarrassing.
How do you ever pick up any girls living in a place like this?
I don't.
A candle. Very suave.
Thanks. Everyone here, they've got dreams. Dreams of making it big, but none of them ever will. Well, no one except Henry. How lucky. What's left for you, huh? What does a man do when he can't make it? He coaches. Leading those along and then being left behind. Thanks for everything, Mikey. See you around. It's only a matter of time.
Any word from your schools?
Not yet.
I wish they'd hurry up.
Me too.
I've been carrying this around for weeks. I figured I'd be ready when the good news came.
Scrimmer.
Just take it now. I'm sick of carrying it around.
I can't.
Call it a Passover present.
It's Hametz.
It's what?
If I observed Passover, I'd have to throw that in the trash. Or let the Goyim steal it.
Oh. Then it's an early graduation present. Can't be long now. I told you about Emily Nutzel in Georgetown, right?
That stuff's expensive. You should keep it.
What am I going to do with a bottle of whiskey?
Drink it on draft day. Celebrate your newfound fame and wealth. I didn't get in.
What?
I didn't get in.
Where?
Anywhere.
That can't be right.
It ain't right. But it's true.
You heard from Harvard?
Yep.
You heard from Stanford? Now what?
Now, we play ball.
Look at him.
Rest of the season will be like this. Might as well get used to it.
Used to what? Those guys see Henry and zero else. I could give up 10 or strike out 20. Doesn't make a shit bit of a difference.
Makes a difference to me. Here's the batting order. Starblind, Kim, Skrimshander, Schwartz, O'Shea, Boddington, Quisp, Phlox, Gulandi. Let's work the count. Keep our wits about us. Mike, anything to add? Brooke, what was our record your first year?
3-29, Mike.
O'Shea, what about yours?
10 and 20.
Yeah, close enough. And last year, Jensen?
16 and 16, Schwartzy.
Don't forget it. Don't anybody forget it. All those losing seasons, and not just for us. For all the guys who came before us, too. 104 years of baseball in Westish College, our college, has never won conference. Never. Now we're a different ball club. We're 11-2. We got all the talent in the world. But look at those guys in the other dugout. Go on, look at them. You think they care what our record is? Hell no. They think they're gonna walk all over us because we're from Westish College. They see this uniform and their eyes light up. They think this uniform's some kind of joke. Is this a joke? Let's teach them something about this uniform. Let's teach them something about Westish College.
0-3. 1, 2, 3.
Buddha.
Safe.
What? I scooped it. I scooped it clean.
Foot came off the bag.
No way.
You see that, Stan?
Not my call.
I'll be right back. Close play. Stan said I should come out here.
Good for Stan.
The throw had him. Stand up and talk to me like a man.
Watch yourself.
You watch yourself. You blew the call and you know it.
I don't know who you think you are, kid, but you got till the count of 1 to get on my face.
Kid? You little pissant. Your real job sucks. Your wife doesn't. So you come out here and boss around a bunch of college kids every weekend to make you feel like a man. A big fucking man. A big fucking little man. And now you're gonna spit on me? Do you have any idea who you're fucking with? I'll tear you apart. I'll tear you up and eat your goddamn...
President Effenlight. What a nice surprise.
Genevieve Wister.
Gert Affenlight.
A personal visit from the school president after a bump on the head? I've always known that Owen was in good hands here at Westish, but this surpasses everything.
My mother.
Ah, the surname threw me.
When I divorced Owen's father, I decided that Owen a Wister wasn't such a good idea.
Good news. You're setting me free today.
You won't have to travel so far to visit President Affenlight.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. I really can't stay. I just dropped by to ensure Owen was being well cared for. Clearly, he is.
Perhaps you'd let me make a small show of thanks? Owen and I would love it if you could join us later for dinner.
Oh, I couldn't possibly. That is, I'd love to, and your extremely kind offer. But unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, of course. My daughter's just arrived from San Francisco. In fact, I'm late to meet her right n-
Your daughter? How perfect. I thought you were going to claim a business engagement. The 4 of us can dine together. My treat.
It's not every day my mother comes to town.
There's a French place near the campus. Maison Robert. It's a little down at the heel, but the food is good.
That sounds perfect.
Well, I suppose I'd better be off. Pella and I will see you tonight.
What a lovely name. Who knows, oh? Maybe this Pella Affenlight will turn out to be your ideal woman. She certainly has a dashing enough father.
Don't make me laugh. It hurts my face. Don't sweat those errors. Gosh, I've made 2 mistakes in 2.5 years. We all should be so lucky. I played in the minors for 9 years, batted twice in the majors. I'll tell you something, pretty much every guy I shared a locker room with wound up either becoming an alcoholic or a born-again Christian. Booze or God. That's what this game does to you. The name of the game is failure, and if you can't handle failure, you won't last long. Nobody's perfect. So we'll talk again soon, okay?
To the Scrimmer, whose name shall be listed alongside that of the great Apparatio, for as long as we all shall live.
Here,
Here,
here.
here.
Hey,
Hey,
so you got tossed.
bastard spit on me. Sorry I didn't tell you sooner about my apps.
Maybe there was some mistake. Maybe they messed up your LSAT scores or something.
I'm the only one who messed up my LSAT scores.
You did well, I thought.
I did okay.
And your extracurriculars? Captain of 2 teams? Everything you done for Westish? Everything you done for me?
I don't think they give me credit for that. Is this tie okay?
Sure, all your ties are nice.
But maybe I have a nicer one. Look, see how the color brings out these capillaries in my cheeks. I look like a washed-up alcoholic.
Oh, you do not. You have the skin of a 10-year-old, not to mention the brain. Since when are you quite this vain?
I'm the emissary of the college. It's my duty to make a good impression on tuition-paying parents.
Single female parents in particular.
Genevieve, hello.
He gets home tonight. How long until he finds out where you are? Your phone's sitting on the table. Only one number to dial.
Change of plans. Make drinks.
What's going on?
Owens won the trowel.
The what?
The trowel. It's a fellowship. He'll be studying in Tokyo next year.
Well, that sounds good, right?
Fantastic. Many of our students have applied, but none have won. It's a very prestigious fellowship. Imagine, Owen going to Tokyo.
What are you making there?
Hors d'oeuvres.
I thought we were going out to dinner.
Owen's not up to it. Poor fellow. He's been through a lot these past few days. Genevieve thought a restaurant might be too hectic for him. She suggested that she and I have dinner. Just the 2 of us. But I thought that wouldn't be fitting, seeing as we have Owen's news to celebrate. So I invited them here.
For hors d'oeuvres.
Right.
I'll walk over to the dining hall. Maybe they can whip us up something.
Closed.
I know, I'm sorry to bother you. I was hoping maybe.
Closed.
I know, it's just.
Closed.
Right, the thing is, see, President Affenlight sent me.
President Affenlight? Chef Sporodicus?
So, President Affenlight and I, he's my father, I'm his daughter, are having unexpected guests, and we were wondering if it wasn't too much trouble whether you might have something lying around that we could maybe use as an appetizer?
Lying around? Used as an appetizer? 1,000 people. Every day for 1,000 people. You cannot do things right. You must simply do them. Do you understand? Put that in the oven as soon as you get home. Serve with the coffee.
Wow, did you make this right now?
A chef never tells. Tell your father I did my best. I had no time, I had no notice, but I did my best, okay?
Okay, thanks so much, Chef Beriticus. My dad will be really appreciate it.
Something else?
I was wondering, whether you hire people to work in the kitchen to wash dishes and such.
Do I hire people to wash dishes? Yes.
So you're hiring right now?
I am hiring always.
Could I have an application?
For whom?
For me.
You worked in the kitchen?
No, I'm extremely hard worker.
I have an opening on the breakfast shift. It begins at 5:30, Monday to Friday.
5:30?
I understand it's far too early.
I'll see you Monday. Gert, can you believe it?
Barely.
On one hand, I think, darling, why do you have to go to Japan? Is it really necessary to abandon your poor mother entirely? But I'm so proud, and really Tokyo's not much farther from San Jose than Westish is.
And warmer. Much more pleasant to visit.
Oh, don't be modest. Your campus is so quaint, so 19th century.
Congratulations, young man. You're the first Westish student to win a trowel.
The trials have only been handing them out since 82.
Gert, this is quite a place.
Do you like it?
I do, but it's entirely very...
Academic?
I was going to say undergraduate or masculine, but I suppose your daughter can help with the latter at least. Where is she, by the way?
She went out to forage for some snacks for us.
She better not be going to any trouble. The whole point of this evening was for me to thank you for taking such good care of Owen.
Nonsense. You two are the guests of honor. You've traveled all this way, and Owen has done Westish proud. News of the trowel goes out worldwide. It's the sort of thing that makes a school president look good.
The school president looks pretty good already.
415 area code. It's him.
Pella, it's so nice to meet you.
Pella, this is Owen. Owen, Pella.
Congratulations on your fellowship.
Thank you.
Pella and I will be in the kitchen. You men try entertaining yourselves. So, your dad's not married anymore? He never was. He has that perpetual bachelor thing going. Responsible without being mature. And this apartment, it's like an English major's dorm room, but with first editions instead of paperbacks. Where does he spend the summer? Here. The poor man. Pardon? I'm sorry, that question offend you? Which question? It would never have crossed my mind, except that when O was in high school, he read your dad's book. I forgot the title. It was so enamored of it. I think that's how he first heard of Westish, by Googling Gert Affenlight. Ah, is my dad gay? Actually, the book has very little to do with homosexuality per se. It's more about the cult of a male friendship in the 19th century America. Boys Club, whaleboats, baseball teams, emotional nourishment before the modern era of gender equality. Pseudo equality, you mean? Pseudo equality. I think my dad's lonely. When you lived in Cambridge, he's always had a girlfriend. 2 girlfriends. However many. But none of them stuck around very long. Think it was too soon after my mom died. Anyways, he could use a girlfriend.
To Owen, may he prosper in the land of the rising sun, as he has in the land of the falling snow.
How sweet. Hear, hear.
We'll miss him, but we'll soldier on.
What's that?
What?
Outside. Listen.
I don't hear anything.
Probably the wind.
Who's there? Aye, President Affenlight. It's Mike Schwartz. I was aiming for your weather vane. You missed. I guess I'm a little tired. We played 2 games today. Both wins, I hope. Yes, sir. Well done. You gentlemen are doing us proud this year. Good night, Michael. President Affenlight. What is it? I was wondering whether I could speak to Pella. Should I lower her down in a bucket, or would you prefer to come upstairs? Buddha, you're out of the hospital.
I am, Mike. This is my mother, Genevieve. This is Mike Schwartz, the moral conscience of Wenstish.
Now I just need to meet the famous Henry and my trip will be complete.
Invite Henry over. I thought we might try some scotch, in honor of Owen's news.
Yes, call him.
He's probably asleep already. The scrimmer had a rough day.
Home is a hard place to find nowadays. To you, this place is a rundown, too rustic school where your father has banished himself. But to Mike, it's everything. His home, and now he's about to be booted out forever. Maybe somewhere out there he can find another home. Or maybe not, because home is where your heart is. And Westish is Mike's home. And if home is where they had to take you in no matter what, it's yours too.
Can I ask you a question?
Please.
Genevieve seems rather smitten with you.
As an erstwhile English professor, I should probably point out that that isn't a question.
I'll be more direct. You're not intending to sleep with my mother, are you?
No, I'm not.
Good.
You're leaving soon.
Yes.
We'll miss you.
Who's we? Well, you might have to endure me a while longer. Dr. Zobel asked me to teach playwriting to the summer school kids.
3 more months. Beautiful summers here.
So I hear.
Fishing. Some very good fishing.
Sounds barbaric.
We could go sometime. On a Saturday morning.
As long as we don't kill any fish. Or any worms, of course.
You're crazy, you know that. It's supposed to be your day off.
Couldn't sleep.
Me either.
Come on, hit it at me. Hit it at me. Motherfucker.
Don't sweat it, Scrim. Happens to the worst of us.
Hey, why don't you take it easy tomorrow? Skip your run, slack off during practice like I do. No use grinding yourself down.
I'm fine.
I know you're fine. I'm just saying we're not in prep mode anymore. We got 15 games in the next 20 days. We gotta conserve our strength.
Henry? Are you Henry Skrimshander? I'm Pella. I figured you had to be Henry. Mike told me a lot about you.
Oh, you know Mike?
Well, yeah, I guess he hasn't mentioned me.
Of course he's mentioned you. I've had a lot on my mind.
So I hear. It must be nice to be so good at something. Am I embarrassing you? I don't mean to.
It's okay.
I'm just wondering what it's like to be so good at something and know it. For a while in high school, I thought I wanted to be an artist, but I gave it up because I could never convince myself that I was good enough. I mean, I made some okay paintings, but Nothing I made had any life to it, you know? Finally, I just said, fuck it. I decided I didn't like painting so much as I liked covering myself in paint and drinking a lot of coffee. So now, I just do that once in a while. So...
So what?
So, what is it like to be the best?
There's always somebody better.
That's not what Mike says. He says you're the top. What is it like, shortstop? And in the entire country.
Doesn't feel like much. You really only notice when you screw up.
I know what you mean.
How's your face?
Getting better. I'm still having some trouble with my studies, though. The words swing around.
Are you gonna play today?
No. I'm out until these bones heal. A month, they say. Came to support my comrades.
Hey, Henry. Sarah X. Pesley on the Wettest Bugler. Tough game today.
We won.
Right, but personally...
I had 4 hits.
Right, but defensively, it seems like you've been struggling. Couple more shaky throws today.
We're 15-2. That's the best start in school history. We just had to keep improving.
So, you're not worried about the way you've been throwing the ball?
15-2. That's what counts.
What about your personal future? Doesn't that count too, with the draft just 8 weeks away?
As long as the team's winning, I'm happy.
Do you know who Steve Blass is? What about Mackie Sasser? Steve Sachs? Chuck Noblash? Mark Wohlers? Rick Ankiel?
None of those guys were shortstops.
Don't get mad at me, Henry. I'm just doing my job.
You're in college, Sarah. You work for the Bugler. You don't get paid for this.
Neither do you.
Don't you think this is strange?
What?
You know, the way we do this every afternoon. I lie here, and you read to me, and we talk.
I'm not sure it's very unusual. I've certainly never done anything like it.
That's not what I mean. What I mean is, it's almost as if you didn't like me.
I do.
Should we have a cigarette?
Smoking in the parlor is expressly prohibited. For the first time, all I want is to just be. Contentment with the now and nothing more. Being with him, everything just feels like it'll be okay. You seen the Scrimmer? I think he's out on deck. On deck? It's freaking freezing out here. You talk to him? A little. He's hanging in there? Seems like it. His wings okay? Wings fine. Oh, well, hell. He looked good before that last throw. I thought he had it turned around. Me too. Listen, I heard you were low on cash. Who told you that? Nobody told me. Something I heard. Did Henry say that? Let me loan you a few bucks. Man's gotta eat. I don't need any money. Bullshit. I can't. The heck you can't. Stick it in your pocket. Scrimmer,
Hey,
you okay?
yeah.
You played well today. Arm looks strong. Everything looks strong. We're right where we need to be.
I cost us the game,
One lousy play. We should have been up by 12 by then.
but we weren't. What can I do?
It's okay. We're okay.
Schwartzy, that you, pal?
It's me.
Bitch tit of a game.
You talk to Scrim? Scrimmer.
I'm just walking. I'll just walk.
You okay, Scrim? You got a cramp or something?
Just walking. I'll keep walking.
Panic attack.
What do we do?
My mom usually drinks a couple screwdrivers. She says the orange juice has a soothing effect.
Why don't you tell me about it?
About what?
You know, Henry.
It's bad. I'm starting to worry that it's bad. The last couple games, he seemed to be getting over it. But today was bad.
Are you sure he's not hurt? Maybe he hurt his arm and he's afraid to tell anyone.
His arm's fine. You should see the throws he makes at practice. Or even in games on the Bang Bang plays. When he doesn't have time to think about it, his arm is a triumph of nature. It's always the easy plays. The balls hit right at him. You can see the gears spinning. Am I gonna screw this up? Maybe I'm gonna screw this up. I just want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him out of it. He's creating this whole problem out of nothing. Nothing.
It's a block, like writer's block or stage fright.
Yeah,
Maybe he should be seeing somebody.
he is seeing somebody. Me.
You know what I mean, a professional.
Henry wouldn't go for that.
He would if you told him to.
It would scare him. He'd think there was something wrong with him.
Well, isn't there?
He'll be fine. He just needs to relax.
Maybe you should relax a little.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. You just seem kind of tense tonight.
I'm not tense.
Fine, whatever. He should see a psychologist, a behavioral therapist, someone who deals with athletes. He wouldn't have to free associate about his mother or anything.
Maybe that's what he needs, to free associate about his mother.
I'm being serious.
So am I. Okay, a therapist. Who's gonna pay for that?
Couldn't Henry's family help out? I mean, he stands to make a lot of money, right? It'd be an investment.
The Skrimshanders don't have money to invest. His dad's not a college president.
I didn't imagine he was.
I'm not sure you can imagine anything else.
Don't pick a fight with me. Why are you picking a fight with me?
Sorry.
Would it upset you if Henry saw a shrink and it helped?
What kind of question is that?
You can't be afraid that it won't help. That would be absurd because nothing else is helping. You're afraid that it will help. What scares you that he'll get drafted and go pro and be fine. Better than fine. He'll be happy as a clam and he won't need you anymore. But as long as he's at Westish, as long as he's a mess, then you're still running the show.
That's bullshit.
What you two need is couples counseling, classic codependency. The neuroses and secret wishes of one partner manifesting themselves in the symptoms of the other.
Shut up.
I will. Don't worry. First, I have to tell you something. David's coming.
David?
That's the one.
When?
Soon.
How soon?
I don't know. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe?
Tomorrow. He'll be here tomorrow.
Where will he stay?
In a hotel.
Where will you stay?
Where do you think? At my dad's.
Not here.
I can't. Not tomorrow.
Because of your husband.
He's only my husband because we're not divorced yet.
So, why is he coming?
He's in Chicago on business, or so he claims. Anyway, it was stupid of me to think that I could slink off and that would be that. We need to sit down and talk things out, closure, etc. He's been calling my dad's place 10 times a day.
I'll talk to him.
Yeah, right. That's just, well, calm him down if he knows we're fucking around.
Is that what we're doing? Fucking around?
You know what I mean.
I'm not sure I do.
What do you want me to say? Fine, we're fucking around, or where? Until tonight? I don't know why I ever decided to come here.
So leave. What's stopping you?
Don't worry, I'm leaving. You love to make life difficult, don't you? The weight of the world on your big ol' shoulders. But guess what? Not everybody wants to maximize their plan. Some people have enough trouble making it from one day to the next. I'm sorry I went to prep school, okay? I'm sorry I never worked in a factory. Sure, I dropped out of high school. I washed dishes in a dining hall. But that's just slumming, isn't it, Mike? That's not real. It's not real suffering. It's not the fucking South Side. For which I apologize. I sincerely fucking sorry my father went to grad school and started drinking himself.
I thought you were leaving.
I'm already gone. Henry, is that you?
Hey,
What are you doing?
pull-ups.
At 4 in the morning?
You can always do one more. What happened to your finger?
Nothing. I beat up a tree.
You want some ice? There's an ice machine in the basement of my dorm.
That's okay. I'll just get some at my dad's.
Okay.
I'll leave you to your pull-ups. I got a big day ahead of me.
Me too.
Bella, can I talk to you for a moment?
No.
Let me rephrase that, then. Please, my darling daughter, have a seat. I'll make more coffee.
I have work in an hour. I don't have time for a heart-to-heart. Sorry.
What's that? Let me see. Oh my, sweetie, what happened?
Nothing. I jammed it.
Well, keep ice on it. Maybe you should take the day off work.
It's fine.
Fine. Pella, look how swollen it is. I'll call the dining hall and tell them you won't be in. Then we can go over to student health to get that looked at.
It's too late to schedule somebody else.
Don't be stubborn. You can take one day off.
I'm thrilled to have your permission, El Presidente, but I just as soon as do my job, thanks.
Really, Pella, I applaud your work ethic, but...
Who asked you to applaud my work ethic? Are you my boss?
Well, no, of course not. But your health is more important than a few hours of mindless labor in the dining hall.
Who cares if it's mindless labor? What's not mindless labor? Writing papers? But at least that's not an embarrassment, right? I'm the president's daughter, for God's sake. The last thing I should be doing is scrubbing pots with a bunch of immigrants.
Pella,
Don't Pella me. So, what did you want to talk to me about?
it's nothing. It can wait.
Why wait? You don't like me spending the night at Mike's house?
We can talk about it later.
We'd rather talk about it now. Here's my position. I'm an adult. I'll see wherever I like. Now, you give your position.
Pella, please.
I'll start you off. You think I'm being disrespectful. You think because I'm living here and not paying rent, I should be subjected to the rules I was subject to as a child. You think I'm a child, even though I've been married for 4 years. See? Isn't this fun?
Pella, I love you. If you want my advice, and I realize that you don't, I'd say don't rush to get involved with anyone. Take a little time away from men.
This whole campus is nothing but men. Really fucked up men.
Guilty as charged.
Mike and I broke up.
I'm sorry.
And David's coming tomorrow. I mean, today.
David?
He's renting a car and driving up from Chicago today, and then when he leaves, he'll be gone forever.
Okay,
And I need your help to get through it, okay?
of course.
I'm sorry. I'm so mean.
You're not mean. There's Advil in the bathroom.
Bella, you're still here?
Still here.
You should go home. You look tired.
You mean I have bags under my eyes?
Bags? What bags? I mean, you worked hard and became tired. Go home. Drink a glass of wine with your boyfriend.
My boyfriend is at baseball practice.
So find a new one. A girl like you can choose. You're a fine employee.
Thank you.
Listen to me. You care about the kitchen. You dry the spots from the glasses. You think nobody notices, but I notice. A fine employee.
Thank you.
The God is in the detail, as they say. You understand this. I think you would make a good chef.
Really?
Maybe. If it's what you wanted.
Huh.
Now go home. If you don't quit after a month, the way all these children quit, maybe I can teach you something about food. I'm not some hack after all.
Who's that?
Haha.
This is what, your senior year?
Junior.
Junior year. My goodness. You must have had the whole campus in kind of a choreographed group swoon, boys and girls alike.
Not really. I was awkward, behind the times, a bit of a loner.
I wish I'd known you then.
Then, instead of now,
Then and now. Always.
I was different then. You might not have liked me.
I'm sure I would have liked you plenty. What's not to like?
I was different. Back then, I wasn't me. Not like this. I could have never fallen in love.
Well, sure. Look at you. Why would someone like that bother to fall in love?
David, Gert Affenlight, you look like you could use some coffee.
Where's my wife?
Did you call the line upstairs?
Repeatedly.
She's probably still at work. Come in, have a seat.
I suppose you're pretty pleased about all this.
Depends what you mean. I'm worried about Pella.
She's my wife. We've been married for 4 years.
I know. Though, of course, I wasn't invited to the wedding.
I have a right to speak to her.
She'll be here.
Is she okay? You said you were worried.
She's fine. Much better than when she arrived.
What was wrong when she arrived?
Well, you know, she looked pretty beat up.
Surely you're not suggesting...
No.
I would never.
Of course.
No blood on the floor. That's a good sign.
We went outside for the messy stuff.
Bella. What happened to your finger, Bella?
I walked into a tree.
I suppose that's a common hazard here. Too many trees. At least it's turned a pretty color. I thought we were going to dinner.
We are.
Am I overdressed, then?
I have to get ready. You check into your hotel?
No, Bella. I came straight to you.
I made a reservation for 8 o'clock at Mason Robert. I'm sure you'll hate it, but it's all we got.
I'm sure I'll find it delightful.
Right. So, should David come back and pick us up, or what?
Us?
Us. My father and me.
Bella, I mean, really?
Gert, hi.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Do you mind if I come in? It'd be a little awkward if anyone...
Of course.
I tried to call. You didn't pick up.
I just got home a few minutes ago.
I saw you in the window while I was dialing.
You did?
Yes.
Henry. He's been turning off the ringer. He comes home and doesn't want to talk to anyone. Not the scouts, not his parents, not even Mike. It's worrisome. I went to practice today.
You did?
I'm going to play tomorrow against Koshwell. Or rather, it's unlikely I'll play, because I've missed so much time. But I'll wear my pinstripes and warm the bench. Dr. Collins cleared me this afternoon.
You went to St. Anne's? I would have driven you.
That's why I didn't ask. I take up enough of your time. You have a college to run.
Ah, this place runs itself. That's great news about being cleared to play.
Then why do you look so glum?
No reason. I just missed you today.
I missed you too.
I wish you had told me.
Told you what?
That you were going to practice. You must have known ahead of time.
I didn't know the doctor would clear me. And then Mike and I went straight to practice.
Mike took you to the hospital?
Yes.
Well, you come every day. It makes me expect you'll keep coming.
It's just one day.
Well, carpe diem, as they say. A day is a day. There are only so many of them.
Gert, don't get upset. I mean, why be upset? Because there was one afternoon when my schedule didn't conform to yours? You never visited me, you know? This is the first time you even called, and you only called to chastise me.
I'm not chastising you. That's not...
Are you under the impression that this is really what I want? Covert activities in an office, like some scene from a seedy movie?
I hardly think it's like that.
What do you think it's like? I show up, we read and make small talk, we suck each other off, we smoke a cigarette, I leave. You wash the couch with Windex, we do it again. It's like gay porn Groundhog Day.
I don't wash the couch. And we drink coffee.
Everybody drinks coffee. Gert, are you hearing anything I'm saying?
Yes.
And
I'm 60 years old. I'll be 61 next week.
that's true. But I'm not sure how it relates to what we're talking about.
Which is?
Which is the fact that we have nothing resembling a normal relationship. We've never been to dinner, we've never been to a movie, we've never even rented a movie.
I don't like movies.
It's because you're an Americanist and a Philistine. But I feel like a prostitute showing up at your office every afternoon. A poorly paid one to boot.
It's not like I don't want those things. I do.
But
But it's delicate.
I know it's delicate. I know we can't just walk around holding hands. There are restrictions. My worry is that you find these restrictions convenient or even necessary. What if we were in New York or San Francisco or even down the road in Door County? What if you came to Tokyo with me? Would you walk down the street with me then? Could you look in a store window and see us holding hands? Or would that be too gay for you?
You've been reading too much folk cult.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to stake some ominous claim. I'm not even saying I like you. But why would I want to be with someone for whatever length of time with whom I can't go anywhere? I want to live, Gert. I don't want to hide in your office.
What should I do?
If I were you, I'd ask me out to dinner. I'd put on a nice shirt that matched my eyes. I'd pick me up in my silver Audi and teach me about opera while I drove through the dark countryside to some Friday night fish fry in some little town in the middle of nowhere.
You don't eat fish.
I know, but I'd be so smitten by the invitation that I wouldn't care. And then I'd take me to a motel and turn off the heat and crawl into bed with me and watch cable television into the wee hours, the way that consenting adults are sometimes entitled to do, even if they normally detest television. And I'd hold me all night and kiss me on the ear and recite whatever poems I knew by heart and feed me awful processed snacks from the vending machine since I wouldn't have touched the fish. And then in the morning, I'd have me back nice and early so I could make the team breakfast before the game.
That's a lovely dress.
Thanks.
So you're really planning to stay here? Shoveling slop at frat boys?
That's one way to put it.
Guess I'm not sure how else to put it.
Chef Sporodicus isn't a hack. He's the real deal.
I'm sure he's a master of his craft. If he wanted to be running a first-rate kitchen somewhere, he would. He just happens to prefer making runny eggs for runny-nosed kids. I do think it's wonderful that you want to study cooking.
You do?
Absolutely. I think much of the anxiety you've been suffering from these last few months has had to do with the lack of a creative outlet. If you're really through painting, perhaps this could fill that place in your life. Although, of course, I'd be disappointed if you truly gave up painting. You're amazingly talented.
No one is amazingly anything. When have you ever been amazed?
I was amazed by you, Bella. By your brilliance. It was one of the chief reasons I fell in love with you.
We were living together before you ever saw one of my paintings. We were living together before I found out you were married. I still don't know how you pulled that off.
I didn't keep my marriage from you any more than you kept your painting from me. We were discovering each other. We were young and in love.
I was young.
And I was in love. Anyway, Bella, my point is this. If you want to become a chef, I support you fully. But I think you should go about it in the proper way. I'm not sure that living with your father and scrubbing pots for $10 an hour...
$7.50.
My god, really? $7.50? Then is even remotely the way to blossom as a chef. I don't have to tell you that the Bay Area has some of the best and most adventurous chefs in the world. The Asian and European seafood, which I know to be a particular favorite of yours. Not to mention,
So I should come home. Why not just come out and say it?
you're living amongst children, Bella. What are you going to do? Wash your dishes until you're 30? While this country has problems, you could be helping to solve.
Don't know what to tell you. I like doing dishes.
You know, if you wanted to leave, Bella, you could have done so in a slightly more civil fashion.
I thought it was fairly civil. No flashing blades, no bloodshed.
Maybe mature is the word I'm looking for then. You're not a teenager anymore, Bella. You can't keep running away from home every time you feel frightened about the future. Whatever the trouble, I wish you had talked to me about it. I'm sure we could have worked it out like adults. I'm sure we still could.
Right. I can imagine how that conversation would have gone. David, I'm leaving you because you're controlling and unreasonable. You don't want me to work, don't want me in school, don't even want me to learn how to drive. So, what do you think, sweetie?
Bella, don't twist my words. I didn't want you to take driver's ed while you're on certain medications. And that's all.
What medications? Ambusel? Kelvison? What year do you think this is? Every person on the road is on something or another.
Those people already know how to drive. You're in a fragile state at the time. And San Francisco is a difficult place for a novice. Heavy traffic, constant changes in elevation. I thought it would be dangerous.
We could have gone somewhere quieter. You could have made some accommodations, but instead, you used it as another excuse to isolate me. Who knows what kind of trouble I'd have gotten into if I'd had a car.
You were sick, Bella. I wanted you to get well. That's all. Look, if you want a divorce, you can have a divorce. I'm not going to dissuade you. But this is not for you, Bella. You can live in a loft, or rent an apartment, you can get a job at a restaurant, apply to culinary school, go about this the proper way. Who knows? Maybe someday you'll let me design a restaurant for you. It's your father.
So don't answer.
Bella, I'm so sorry. I can be there in 15.
Don't worry about it. I think you were right not to come. David and I needed to hash some things out by ourselves.
Really?
Really.
You're not mad at me?
Next question.
Okay, it's not going too well, I hope.
That's proprietary. Are you in a restaurant?
Me? No, of course not. I got waylaid by Bruce Gibbs, President's work and so on. Are you sure there's nothing I can do?
I'll see you tomorrow. I'm sleeping with someone.
I don't believe you.
It's true.
I don't believe you. I don't even know why you say that. What about us?
What about us? It's not like we're sleeping together. We haven't had sex in a year.
That's not true.
Of course it's true. A year at least.
Bella, you don't remember the last time we made love? It was Christmas Day. The day I gave you these.
You're crazy.
I thought you might want to keep them. I don't have much use for them myself.
We did not have sex on Christmas.
Bella, you know I hate it when you do this.
Do what?
Pretend that you don't remember things. As if memories were just a matter of convenience, and you could throw them away if you didn't want them. Although why you wouldn't want such pleasant memories is beyond me. We woke up. It was sunny. I cooked breakfast. We listened to Krebenspool's Second. We made love. We went to dinner, and I gave you these.
Fucking typical classic David maneuver, trying to win you back by making you think you're crazy. You know what? You should swallow it. That would make you crazy, and it would make him crazy too.
Spit that out. You could be seriously injured. You're acting like a 5-year-old. It's not becoming.
You said you had no use for them.
Quit performing. Spit it out.
What are you doing?
I'm calling an ambulance. That thing will shred your intestines.
Oh, relax.
Gentlemen, can I get you something to drink?
No thanks.
Something wrong? O'Shea looks ready for a funeral.
There's something we wanted to talk to you about.
Well, here I am.
Right. We talked it over at practice today, and we think that Henry should sit out tomorrow.
Who's we?
Rick and myself. Bonington and Phlox. Jensen, AJ, me.
You had a meeting.
Not officially. It was just the juniors and seniors. No need to get the younger guys involved.
Sounds like some meeting. What else you geniuses do? Elect yourselves captains?
Schwartzy, please, hear us out. It wasn't a meeting. How could we have a team meeting about this? What would we do? Get everyone together to talk about what's wrong with the scrimmer? With him sitting right there?
So you did it on the sly, behind my back.
It wasn't like that. It was an impromptu discussion that led to a consensus. And here we are, right afterward, to tell you about it. As our captain.
How big of you?
I'll tell you what's big. This weekend, these 4 games, we beat Koshwell, we win conference. We go to the regional tournament.
You think we're gonna beat Koshwell without Henry? Even if we could, you want to go to regionals with him riding the bench? You're nuts.
He cost us that game yesterday.
The whole team played like shit the whole game. Rick here dropped a pop-up, Boddington booted 2 grounders, I struck out with a runner on third. That play of Henry's was 1 play. We should have been up by 12 by then.
We should have been, but we weren't.
Schwartzy, you know how I feel about the little guy. I love him, and I'd go to war for him. But what's going on with him is messing with all of our heads. Why do you think we looked so shaky yesterday? I'm not saying it's Henry's fault, but...
Izzy looks sharp at practice. He could step right in. We'd barely miss a beat.
Tomorrow's the scrimmer's day. His family'll be there. Aparicio will be there. You think he's just gonna take a seat?
He might not want to, but he should. For the team.
He's just pressing. He'll be fine.
If he was pressing before, what do you think's gonna happen tomorrow?
So, you want me to decide that Henry can't play tomorrow?
You're the captain.
Just one day off might do the Scrimmer good. He could relax, take it easy, come back stronger on Sunday. Might even feel relieved. Just don't forget what you're supposed to put first, Schwartzy.
You guys have a shitload of theories. I can't do it. We live by the Scrimmer. We die by the Scrimmer.
Where are you guys?
Dad's back hurts, so Mom was driving and Mom got tired. We stopped at a motel like 15 miles away. It's kind of gross, but I have my own bed. What are you doing up?
Couldn't sleep.
Don't be nervous, just relax and enjoy it. Soak it in, you'll be great.
I know. I will.
And then, when we're going out tomorrow night, right? You promised that when I was a senior we could.
So, this is a really busy weekend. We have 2 more games on Sunday.
Henry, you promised. You can't make me spend the whole weekend with Mom and Dad again.
In a few months, you'll be in college. You can go out all you want.
Yeah, at SDSU, but Westish is so cool.
Okay. We'll go out. The shortstop has worked so hard for so long that he no longer thinks. 1 game behind Koshwale. Conference title on the line. Redemption is yours for the taking. It doesn't matter that Aparisa will be there, or your parents, or all the scouts, or that they dedicated the day to you. All you need to do is play baseball. Enjoy it like you always have, and help your team win. Everything else will fall into place. It always saddens me to leave the field. Even fielding the final out to win the World Series, deep in the truest part of me, felt like death.
I've got to go. I'm late.
I'll be at the game.
Me too.
And here come the douche-tards.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Is. What is, what was, will be.
Let's go, Vendejos, let's go.
Got four.
We ain't letting these vatos walk into our house and take our shit. No, sir. Here now. Right here, right now.
Somebody woke up Q. Somebody woke up Q.
Q.
Somebody woke up the Q.
Somebody woke up Henry.
Somebody brought back the Buddha.
Buddha. Oh.
Our house.
Nuestra casa.
Oh.
As the wing, as the natives say.
Wings A-okay.
2 minutes, coaches. Here's the lineup, men. Starblind, Phlox, Scrimmer, Schwartz, O'Shea, Boddington, Quisp, Gulandi, Kim. No reason we can't handle these guys. Schwartzy, you got anything to add?
Schiller. Man only plays when in the full meaning of the word he is a man. And he is only completely a man when he plays. We've done the work. We ran and lifted and puked our guts out. We built this program out of nothing. We made ourselves proud to put on this uniform. We don't have a single goddamn thing left to prove to anyone. We're proven. Today, we play. Play on 3. 1, 2, 3. Play!
Kill the douche-tards.
We need to start hitting some balls at Skrimshander. Let him boot a few. I'm not kidding. Apparently the kid's lost it. You don't read Tom Parsons' blog?
Talking about the shortstop with the streak? The kids all the scouts are after?
Not anymore, they aren't. According to Tom Parsons, the scouts started sniffing around, and he started thinking about it. You know what happens when that happens.
Think yourself out of a job.
Bingo.
I bet the kids pull it together, though. He's the best I've seen in this league. He's like an acrobat out there.
Care to put your money where your mouth is?
Meaning?
100 says he chucks one in the stands before this game ends. Guess not. Shame, though. Kid was fun to watch.
You're on.
I'm what?
100 says Henry won't chuck one in the stands.
Cack out your tongue, Gary? Sounds like a wager to me.
Fine. You're on.
Good luck to your boyfriend.
Good luck to yours.
Thanks, Henry.
We won't count that one.
How could we count it? It didn't go in the stands.
Plenty of time for that. It's only the third inning. Playback. We'll give up that one run.
We'll give up more than that. We don't get our shit together.
Just keep throwing like you're throwing. We'll make the plays.
Aye, Captain.
What are you doing? Throw the ball. I'll kill you. Do something.
Blast, Sasser, Wallace, No Block, Sacks.
I played against Mr. Sachs for years. A good man, though of dubious politics.
Chuck No Block and I were teammates. His only full year in the minors. One of my 10.
And then Rick Ankiel, of course, for our organization.
They call it Steve Blast disease. After the first player it happened to. A pitcher for the Pirates. I was a little before my time.
Those were the Pittsburgh teams of Clemente. They won the series in '71. Clemente was named most valuable player, but the honor could easily have gone to Mr. Blast. He had an exceptional ability to control the baseball. A year later, on New Year's Eve, Clemente was killed in a plane crash while delivering aid in Nicaragua. When spring training began, Mr. Blast could no longer do what he always had done. It happened very suddenly. Walks, wild pitches. 1 year later, only 2 years moved from the height of his career, he decided to retire.
Your pitcher's throwing his heart out. Talented guy, too. But the rest of the team looks done for.
Do they ever recover, the players with this disease?
Steve Sachs did. Of the big names, he might be the only one.
Did it never happen before that? Before 73?
How many times does something happen before you give it a name? And until the name exists, neither does the condition. So perhaps it happened many times before, but was never named. And yet, baseball has many historians, including amongst players. There are statistics, archives, legends, lore. If earlier players had experienced similar troubles, it seems likely the stories would have passed down, and the name would be applied in retrospect. Doubt has always existed, even for athletes. Who's that?
I think it's Skrim's sister. Buddha?
Yep.
Huh. Not bad.
Sophie?
Mike? Where's Henry?
Probably at Carapelli's with the rest of the team. I'm late to meet him.
I saw the rest of the team. Henry wasn't with them. I figured you two were together.
Where are your folks?
My mom dragged my dad back to the hotel to keep him from yelling at Henry. He's like a half a second away from aneurysm.
Kid just quit. Quit on his team. Deserves what he gets.
He'll cool off.
Someday. Anyway, we're all in one room. I'm keeping away from there.
Hello?
Hey, where are you?
In front of the vac.
In your favorite towel? I really need to talk to you. Will you be back soon?
I have to go to team dinner. I'll be back around 10.
Could I come meet you? I'm sorry, Mike. I know you had a rough day. I just really need your advice. It's about my dad.
I'm sorry. I'll be home by 10.
Okay. Is it okay if I wait here? You want me to what?
You heard me.
You're kidding. Mike, it's been a really weird day.
Do it. Pella's gonna meet you here in half an hour. Tell her you want to go to Mason Robert. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Henry's an adult. Or close enough. He probably just wants to be alone right now.
He's not allowed to be alone right now. Not without telling us where he is. Buster Koshwell leaves in 8 hours.
Well, I don't suppose he's drowning his sorrows.
Lopez, I figured you'd have dropped out by now.
Not yet.
Pretty packed in there.
Stuffed.
You seen the scrimmer at all?
Henry? Here? Guess not. Adam's inside, though.
Starblind? What the hell is he doing here? We got games tomorrow.
Got me. He's with some chick.
Great. Outstanding. Fucking mother. Do you mind if we take a peek?
I'm standing in beer.
What?
I said I'm standing in beer.
We're all standing in beer.
I say Adam.
Where?
End of the bar. Oh, Mike.
Hi, guys.
Mikey, oh no.
Hello, my dear. Having fun?
Yes. Where's my brother? I need to find my brother. Let's all do a shot.
We were hoping you guys had seen him. Where's Pella?
Pella is beautiful.
Buddha, would you order Sophie a cup of coffee? I need to confer with Adam for a moment.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Where's Pella?
I bumped into them on the street. Pella says she wasn't feeling well.
She left you in charge of Sophie? Team curfew is midnight.
I could say the same to you.
I don't recommend it.
I wasn't drinking, if that's what you're thinking. Just showing Sophie around.
She's Henry's sister.
So what? You never hooked up with anybody's sister.
She's 17.
She told me 18. Anyway, Scrim owes me one. Little bastard caught me a win today. What's wrong with you? Been getting sucked off by Henry for years? I just want a little Skrimshander love.
Hey, I thought we were doing shots. Where's Henry? Where's Adam? He's hot. I mean, like, seriously.
My car's down the block. This way. Hey,
Hey, any luck?
we found a Skrimshander, but not the one we were looking for.
What do you mean?
I mean Sophie. Remember Sophie? Sweet kid you were supposed to watch out for? She was at Bartleby's, totally ripped, with Starplant sucking on her face. So, I dropped him. Which maybe I shouldn't have done, but hey. What'd you do? Get her drunk and raffle her off to the shadiest guy you could find? What were you thinking? Where are you?
I'm at your house.
I know where you are. Why aren't you with Sophie? Why do I have to babysit the whole goddamn school? Why can't I just worry about what I have to worry about?
Sorry, after dinner we bumped into Adam and I asked where the hotel was. And he said he was headed that way. He'd walk Sophie back. And why wouldn't I believe him? And then I came to your place to see you. Still no word from Henry.
Nope.
Now what?
I don't know. First I have to put Sophie somewhere. I can't take her back to her parents like this.
Do they know Henry's still missing?
I'm gonna call them now. I'm gonna tell them both their children are sleeping sweetly.
Okay. Mike, I know it's not a good time, but I really need to talk to you. It's about my dad.
I'll be there. Just hang tight. We'll take Sophie back to your room, if that's okay.
Sure.
Henry, you look terrible. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Mike's furious, you know. He's been calling me every 10 minutes. Not to talk to me, of course. But hey, let's see. What am I supposed to tell you? His keys are in his car, and his car's at the VAC, pumping the gas if the engine won't turn over. What else? Oh, yeah, directions to wherever you're supposed to be right now on the front seat.
Thanks.
Oh, many welcomes. What else would I do with my Sunday morning? Messenger to the stars? Sorry about the game. That was rough luck.
Look.
I guess luck's the wrong word? Anyway, if you ever want to talk, I'm around.
Thanks. Would you like some tea?
You probably in a hurry. Directions on the seat and all that.
I'm not going anywhere.
You really like it here, don't you?
What do you mean?
I mean, all of you guys. You, Mike, my dad, maybe Owen too. Though I don't really know Owen, you all just seem to love it here. Like, you never want to leave. Part of me suspects that Mike doesn't want to get into law school, that he sabotaged himself in some subconscious way, so that he has no reason to leave this place. The only place he ever felt happy. I mean, why'd he only apply to 6 schools? The 6 best schools in the country. It makes no sense.
He's graduating either way. He can't stay here.
He can't stay, but he can't leave, not without a destination, and well, maybe it's the same for you. Maybe you're just not ready. Sorry.
Everybody else thinks I wanted to go pro too much. You think I didn't want it all?
What do you think?
I think you should all go fuck yourselves.
That's the first step to recovery. May I? My dad and Owen are sleeping together.
Your dad? President Affenlight? Your dad went to school here?
Class of 71. So be cheery, my lads, and all that jazz. What's that look? You knew about this?
No. No.
But
your dad's been at a lot of our games this year.
I told myself it was all in my head, but here's this yearbook right on cue. And look at you. You're not even surprised? How much proof do I need? Nervous?
No.
Don't be. Tell me what it felt like when you were walking off the field.
What do we do now?
What do you mean?
I mean, now what happens?
Nothing happens. I go home, you stay here, maybe you'll do your roommate a favor and change his sheets.
Oh.
Were you expecting something else? Some kind of sex-induced apocalypse?
No. You're not gonna tell Mike, are you?
God, no. I'll have to keep my distance for a while, though. You bruised the hell out of me.
I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it. Part of the social contract, right? When will they be back?
Cautious is pretty far. Probably 2 or 3 hours. More even.
Well, you can't be too careful now these days. I don't know what I'm so worked up about. I mean, if my dad's gay, he's happy, then it's no big deal, right? Or even if he's gay and unhappy, it's still not that big of a deal. A certain number of people are gay. How can I be upset about numbers?
You can't.
He's a grown man who could do what he wants, and actually, it might be worse if Owen were a girl. If he were a girl, he might turn my dad in for harassment, and it'd turn into a scandal, and my dad would lose his job. That would be bad, I guess. Owen could turn him in too, but it seems less likely somehow. Maybe that's sexist of me, but even if Owen doesn't turn him in, they still might get caught. What would happen then? all hell would break loose.
I don't think they'll get caught. Besides, Owen's going to Japan. Maybe you should talk to your dad. Seems like the two of you are pretty close.
Close. We're close, all right. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Good day.
Not bad.
How did we do?
Buddha,
Yes, Michael?
forget to make your bed this morning?
It's possible. It's very possible.
Mm-hmm. And is that yours too?
No, I suppose not.
I'm not mad. I think you're a goddamn saint, coming in here and laying on hands, laying on mouth, laying on whatever. I should have sent you sooner.
You could have sent somebody else. Christ, you could have done it yourself.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what it means. I don't have to be the middleman. Mike, Henry, Henry, Mike.
Okay, why don't we just...
Not you. I know about you. I'm sorry.
For what? For fixing everything? No.
Bella, there you are.
Here I am.
I'm so sorry about dinner. I got hung up in my meeting with Bruce Gibbs and...
So you said.
Well, I meant it. And I'm sorry. I wanted to be there to support you. And then all weekend, when you didn't come home, I was so worried. We need to get you a new cell phone. I thought something terrible had happened.
Like I went back to San Francisco.
Well, yes, that was one scenario. Though I thought of more frightening ones as
I saw you. On Saturday.
Where?
At the baseball game. You were talking to Owen.
Owen. Yes, Owen's doing much better. Wish I could say the same for Henry Skrimshander, the poor fellow. I wish there was something that could have been done.
Already taken care of? Look, Dad, we need to talk. I can't live here anymore. I'm moving out.
What? Now? Is this about David?
No. I just need to get out of the apartment. It's not big enough for both of us. It's not even big enough for you. Books piled everywhere, closets stuffed full of junk. You're 60 years old. Do you really want to live in a dorm for the rest of your life?
I like it here.
Why not buy a house?
Where were you 80 years ago? The school wanted to sell us the outgoing president's place for pennies on the dollar, but I figured I'd get lonely, rattling around in a big old house all by myself. Instead, it went on the market, got snapped up by some physics professor who made a killing on tech stocks in the 90s. Like I should have done.
You've done all right.
I've done all right.
Anyway, I'm not a kid anymore, and we're not a married couple. I think things will go more smoothly if we each had our own place, okay?
Okay.
Don't look some glum. Now you can have guests stay over.
Yeah, right. Like whom?
Like Owen.
I was planning to tell you.
When? On your deathbed?
Maybe. Or a little after that.
How long has this been going on?
Not long.
Not long with Owen or in general?
There is no in general. Just Owen.
He's a kid. He's younger than I am.
I know.
What if somebody finds out? Then what happens to us?
I don't know.
But you're in love with him.
Yes.
Coach Cox, before you say anything, I want to apologize for what I did yesterday. I abandoned the team. It was a terrible thing to do. I'm really sorry.
You realize I'm going to have to suspend you, Scrim. I don't especially want to, but there's no way around it. Team rules. You missed 2 games, so 2 more should be a reasonable punishment. With luck, we'll win one of them. Consider it a chance to get your bearings.
Actually, I was planning on something longer.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'd like to resign from the team.
I'd like to be 20 years old and have your kind of talent. But we can't always get what we want. Permission denied.
But coach, you don't understand. I'm quitting the team.
You're not quitting anything. In fact, you're unsuspended, effective immediately. We've got regionals soon. Practice starts in 15 minutes. Go get dressed.
I can't do that.
Bullshit, you can't. And wear old clothes. I don't care how fit you are. I'm gonna run you until you puke.
Coach, I'm through.
104 years. This is what we get out of it. Have you talked to Mike about this?
No, I haven't.
Well, let's get his input on it. Come on. Schwartzy, can I see you for a minute? What is it? Out in the hallway. Let's go. I'm icing. What is it?
Here's fine. I'm sorry about what happened, Mike. I let you down. I let everybody down. I made a mistake and I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Coach Cox wanted me to let you know that I've decided to quit the team.
Izzy's our shortstop. You can't even throw.
I know. That's why I'm quitting.
That's interesting. I thought it was because you nailed my girlfriend.
I nail all your girlfriends. Who cares?
Maybe nobody. Hey, Rick, you care if Skrimshander nails my girlfriend?
I guess not.
Starblind, how about you?
Nope.
Izzy? Izzy! No, abuelo? Well, that's fine. Let's go practice. This is great. This is goddamn outstanding. Everybody to the football stadium now. You're gonna run till you puke. You coming?
No.
You really wanna do this, Scrim? You really wanna goddamn do this?
Hey, Scrim. What are you doing here? Chillin'. What can I do for you? I'll tell you what. Let me mix you up something. It's my first day behind the bar. Gotta practice my craft. How'd I do? Good. It's my take on a Long Island iced tea. Kind of nudging it toward the more masculine end of the spectrum.
They had never in over 100 seasons won a conference title. Their opponents, the Koshwell Muskies, have captured 29 in that same time span, including 4 in a row. Their star shortstop, Henry Skrimshander, was nowhere to be found. It didn't matter. You sure you're okay?
I'm fine.
You don't look so good.
Well, you look pretty good.
Henry, cut it out. You're drunk.
I love you.
No, you do not.
Uh-huh.
You moron. How'd you get so drunk? You weren't drunk before. But but not like this.
I drank the wine.
The wine. What wine?
Kitchen wine.
You drink kitchen wine? Okay, you drink all the kitchen wine you want. You've earned it, but don't go around telling people you love them, deal? I'm leaving for work. Go sleep in my room so my roommates don't get mad.
How good do you think these teams are compared to Koshwell?
Put it this way. Koshwell's won conference, what, 8 times in 10 years?
Okay.
And they've never gone to nationals. It's always some team from River 9, or what else Weeva, but mostly River 9. Those guys are beasts.
Who's the River 9 team?
Northern Missouri.
Shit, Northern Missouri.
In 06, they won the whole shebang.
Are they in our half of the bracket?
I think so. I think we play them if we beat McKinnon.
Crap. Northern Missouri. Man, we could sure use Henry. Even just a DH.
Amen to that.
It'll be a good experience either way.
One thing I know, we're gonna party when it's over. Regardless.
You want to throw a party? Is that what you want? This weekend is not the end. Anyone who thinks otherwise, anyone who'd rather go play for McKinnon or shoot or Northern Missouri can clear the hell out. I'm winning a regional title, and then I'm winning a national championship. And guess what? You motherfuckers are along for the ride. You want to have a party? That's going to be a goddamn national championship party. That's the only kind of party anyone in this room is going to, because we're not fucking this up. We're the Westish Harpooners. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you hear me?
You better win, Putz. This is it. After this, you've got nothing. No baseball, no football, no meds, no apartment, no job, no friends. Nothing. Just a pair of shattered knees and broken dreams. Fill their hearts with fury, down to the last man. Make them feel like you do, that they will die if they lose.
Anybody home?
Just me.
How was your day?
Not bad.
That's good. Are you hungry? I brought some soup. I'll heat it up.
Your dad called.
When?
Not long ago. He left a message. I erased it, like you told me to.
Oh, okay.
He said he wanted to talk to you about something. Said he was going to the baseball game tonight. But he'd have his cell.
Okay, thanks.
What day is it?
Saturday.
Oh. Wow. Really?
Does that surprise you?
Saturday night's when they play the final. They made the final. They could go to the Nationals.
Nationals, South Carolina, can you believe it?
I can now. Congratulations, Dwayne. A lot of hard work went into this.
I'd like to take the credit, but we all know who to thank.
That's precisely what I wanted to talk to you about. At least 2 more games before you have to face your fucked up life. All because you can't be as good as you want to be. Unlike him, if he were here, his joy would be total. All you can do is motivate others. People like Henry, single-minded, pure. But not anymore. Now he's just as bad as you.
Schwartzy, get the bleepity bleep out here.
Come on. Just a few more days. Please.
Henry. 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 Henry, what are you doing here? And don't say the dishes.
I like it here.
No, you don't. But that's not the point. We talked about this, remember? We agreed that you can't hang out here all day. You're going to get us kicked out. And then where will we be? I talked to Chef Spiriticus today, and he said it would be great if you wanted to come back to work. You know, how much he likes you, and you know how everybody quits this time of year. Nice weather, finals. It wasn't even my idea. Chef Spiriticus brought it up.
I can't.
I know you don't want to bump into anyone, but you wouldn't have to. We'd be on shift together. I'd take care of the salad bar and the juice machines and all the other dining room stuff. You could just stay in the back and do dishes, get a little exercise, make a little money.
I can't. Not yet.
Okay. Then I'll have one other suggestion. Hear me out. Okay? They work. I should know.
I don't want them to work.
There's nothing to be afraid of. It doesn't, change your personality or anything. You're still you. You're more like you.
It does something.
I told myself if you wouldn't come back to work and you wouldn't try the pills and you wouldn't agree to see someone, then I was going to kick you out. And you're not going to do any of those things, am I right? Am I right?
I can't.
Then I think you should probably go.
God damn it, Izzy. Quit slapping at the ball like that. This isn't a cat fight.
Hey, Mike, you got a sec? Nationals. How's it feel?
It'll feel pretty good if we win.
Win or lose, it's been a heck of a year, especially for you. Conference champs in football, a regional title in baseball, academic all-conference, school record for home runs. Western sports are having an unprecedented amount of success across the board, Mike. And that's mostly your doing. Coach Cox has been here for 13 years. Coach Foster for 10. Somehow, I don't think they suddenly turned into geniuses 4 years ago. You've changed the culture of this entire program.
What's your point, Dwayne?
Sorry, I was trying to lead into this slowly, but I should know better by now with you. I don't know if you've locked in any plans for next year, but I've been authorized to offer you a job. Assistant football coach, assistant baseball coach, assistant athletic director in charge of recruiting and raising funds. Basically, you'd be doing what you've been doing for the past 4 years. Except instead of getting paid for the privilege, you'd be getting paid.
You can't afford this.
It's authorized. The funding's locked in for 3 years minimum. But if you'd want to leave sooner to go back to school or whatever, you'd be free to do so. I'd say however many years we can keep you around, whether 1 or 3 or 30, would be a blessing for us. So?
No thanks.
What do you mean?
I mean, no thanks. I don't want to coach.
But you're already a coach. You're the best coach the school's ever had. And we've never paid you a penny. Might as well let us make it up to you, at least for a year.
Can't do it, Dwayne.
Can I ask what you plan to do instead?
Don't know.
But you're sick of the grind. Road trips, 2-a-days, supervising workouts, half your life inside this building. The whole deal.
I'm not sick of it. I just what? Just don't want to wake up in 20 years and see behind you a string of lives you've changed, stretching out endlessly, Rah, rah, go team, while you stay exactly the same. Stagnant, ungreat, still wearing sweatpants to work. He who cannot, coaches.
There's benefits there. Health insurance, dental. As for vacation, we shut down for most of July. Plus, you can eat for free in the dining hall. Not sure how appealing that is.
It's a nice offer.
I could probably tack on another grand or two.
It's a nice offer. I wouldn't want more.
So you'll think about it?
No.
Think about it. The job starts August 15th. There are no other candidates.
We can make liquor to sweeten our lips of pumpkins and parsnips and walnut tree chips. Commencement, always a wonderful time, when you can walk up to the podium and be in the presence of all those precious students one last time. These were their puns, their college, their president. Their mistakes lay ahead of them, yours lie in the past. All those missed years with Pella, a string of errors leading to a loss so thick and knotted, you'll never find the end of the string, so you can follow it up and in and figure out why. But of course, there are no whys in a person's life, and very few hows. In the end, this too shall pass.
We did it again. 8-7.
Hot damn, amazing.
You don't know the half of it. You should see the teams we're playing against. Must be a large allocation for steroids at these schools. And their fans do coordinated dances.
And yet the harpooners keep carrying the day.
Well, we carried today. Sal pitched beyond his talents, and Adam and Mike each hit a home run. Those two are playing like men possessed.
Amazing. And you?
I may have contributed a hit or two.
2?
2. Coach has me batting third.
Amazing.
So you'll be here tomorrow for the championship?
I booked a flight already. I didn't want to tell you, in case that constituted some kind of jinx. It leaves at the crack of dawn.
Perfect. You know, Gert, I've never been nervous before a game before. Never even understood the concept of nervousness before a game. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You could win or you could lose. But now, I'm thinking about tomorrow, the national championship game, live on ESPN, and it's like, I want to win. Have you checked on Henry?
I knocked on the door last night, and again earlier today. He never seems to be home.
Oh, he's home. He's just not answering the door. You'll have to surprise him. Can you get a key from infrastructure?
I think so.
You're a sweetheart, Gert. You don't mind, do you?
Not at all. Entre you?
Good.
Bruce.
I'm afraid we got a problem, Gert. Or what seems to be a problem, from my vantage. Unless you have some way of clarifying it that would render it unproblematic. It's no concern of mine what a person does with his personal time. I have no particular prejudices in that regard. But as you know, the college does observe a strict and carefully delineated code with regard to student-teacher interactions, and administrators fall under that rubric. Especially when that administrator plays a very public role in terms of the college's relation to the surrounding community.
How'd you find out?
That sounds like an admission, Gert. We're not necessarily asking you to admit anything at this time.
Just tell me how.
The subject was first raised by Parent X. Parent X was en route to Westish to attend the baseball doubleheader on May 1st and stopped for the night at the Troops Inn on Route 50. On the morning of May 1st, Parent X saw you, President Avenlight, leaving a room at the aforementioned motel with a student. Parent X subsequently phoned me at Student Affairs to report this incident. The report clearly required follow-up through the proper channels. However, I didn't want to disseminate any allegations that could damage your reputation and then turn out to be false. So I decided to conduct an informal pre-investigation on my own. Is that your handwriting, President A? I thought so. Having confirmed that you were indeed at the motel in question, I spoke to the student proctor of the dorm of the student in question, using as much discretion as possible. She reported having seen you enter the dorm on the afternoon of April 30th, in what she described as an agitated state. A few days later, I personally witnessed the student in question leaving Skull Hall via the private entrance early in the morning. At that point, I called Chairperson Gibbs.
Have you talked to Owen?
The student in question is traveling for an athletic competition. As of yet, there has been no...
I wanted to talk to you first, Gert. Even if Owen tries to deny any kind of impropriety, we'll still be obliged to investigate. My hands are tied in that regard. This isn't a criminal situation where we're going to use the language of victim and predator to dig into people's private lives. Doesn't matter what went on in that motel room. The mere fact that you were with a student in full view of other students' families is already a serious breach of the school's honor code and its definition of professional conduct. If we do investigate, that investigation will be handled by the administrative committee, and the committee will be required to interview a variety of people.
Meaning what?
Meaning the situation will become public. Students will know about your relationship with Mr. Doon, and so will the parents and the alumni. This is a liberal arts college, but you and I both know it's not that liberal.
Don't make phrases at me, Bruce.
I know this is difficult for you, Gert. My point is that I am finding it hard to envision a scenario in which it would be feasible for you to remain in your current position.
You want me to resign?
I'm asking whether you might prefer to seek other opportunities, as opposed to subjecting both yourself and Westish College to an unprecedented amount of scrutiny and derision. This kind of publicity could seriously affect our fundraising capabilities. If you think it's difficult to find money for your green initiatives now, just wait till this gets out.
Does Genevieve know?
Parent X has not communicated directly with Mrs. Wister. That communication has been entrusted to us.
But if this parent has a son who plays baseball, then this parent must be in South Carolina, with Genevieve. All the parents are there.
Parent X does not currently have a student traveling with the team.
What? But how is that even possible? Oh, I see. What about Pella?
Excuse me?
His daughter.
My daughter. She's been accepted for the fall term, but only informally. Her situation is a bit unorthodox. She's a few credits short of requirements.
That shouldn't be a problem.
What about her tuition?
I can't imagine the daughter of a former president paying tuition to Westish College. Or his grandchildren, or his grandchildren's grandchildren. If you tender your resignation, effective at the end of the academic year, no further investigation will be made by the trustees, in whose stead I am acting as a unilateral representative. You'll be free and clear to seek a professorship or a presidency elsewhere. Dean Melkin will put that folder of his through a shredder. Mr. Doon has been retained by the drama department as an instructor for the summer term, which begins June 12th. If you intend to remain in your current position past that date, we will have no choice but to inform Miss Wister and conduct a thorough investigation. Are we understood?
Henry, are you there?
Hey.
Hey, I hope I didn't disturb your bath. I just wanted to let you know that we won today.
I know. Owen called.
Oh, you spoke to Owen?
He left a message.
Ah, when did you last eat?
I don't know.
What about the soup?
Pella leaves it.
But you don't eat it.
No.
You're flying to South Carolina in the morning. I've already bought your ticket.
Can't. I've got a final tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Saturday. Only freshmen have finals.
Today, I have a final today.
You can take it later, when the rest of the team takes theirs. You can't stay here forever. The dorms have to be clear by next weekend. It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry.
Hush now. You just take it easy. You have to leave early to make the flight. I'll set your alarm. I'll drive you to the airport. Meet me outside by the statue. 6 o'clock sharp.
President Affenlight?
Yes?
Good night.
Don't forget your uniform. Dear Pella, I just wanted to tell you that I saw Henry today. He looks a little rough, but he'll be fine. Of course, you left out the most important part. But you can't tell her, can you? If you did, Pella would leave this place forever. She can't leave. For one, she's already been accepted for next semester. No tuition if Bruce keeps his word. But also, she's the only part of you that can stay. They'll erase your memory as quickly as possible, and that's okay. Just because they cast you out doesn't diminish your love for Westish, even for a second. I can't hate it just like Pella and Owen can't hate it. It's theirs. How to give him up without him knowing why? It's impossible, isn't it? I see it now, at last. The band marching in, the pleasure of pebbled leather in my palms, the brisk autumn wind at my back. How many times will this route be run? Does it even mean anything anymore? Those words still remain true. That sheet of papers in the library basement. Since that day, scarcely a moment has gone by where I haven't felt myself unfolding within myself. But it doesn't matter anymore. I won't be back next year. And that's okay. What a great time to get in touch.
Starblind, Avila, Dune, Schwartz, O'Shea, Boddington, Quisp, Flock, Skulandi. Big game today. Real big. But you guys are ready. Play together and you'll be fine. I'm not one for speeches, as you know, but I just wanted to say that I'm really proud of y'all. You guys are ball players all the way. Mike, you got anything to add?
You guys are some scary motherfuckers.
Game starts in 5 minutes. Players have been here for hours.
Look at this huge bag. Would I carry this around if I wasn't on the team?
Don't know.
Look at it. It's a baseball player's bag. This part's extra long so you can fit your bat.
I don't see any bat.
I don't have a bat.
Don't see why not. Which team do you play for?
Westish. Look, there's my
Who's first on the roster? And how much does he weigh? I'll give you 5 pounds leeway either side.
Israel Avila. Shortstop, number 1. Chicago, Illinois. Weighs. I don't even weighs 150.
Sorry, kid. It's Demetrius Arch. 260. Go find another sucker.
Go get dressed.
Oh, I don't think so. That wouldn't be...
I need you to coach first base. Get your damn uniform on.
Adam better throw a doggone shutout. We've got no pitchers.
Who's left?
Sal went 8 yesterday, so he's finished. Chris been throwing a ton too. Even Rick had to pitch a few innings. Can't believe we survived that shitstorm. So for relievers, it's Looney and Looney, basically.
My wing's pretty sore. I've got nothing.
Looney's got nothing. You're the man.
I'm the man. Have you seen Gert?
Something came up. Couldn't make it. You told me to wish you luck.
Luck? I require no luck. It's unfortunate, though, that Gert couldn't come.
Henry? Hey, Henry, why won't they let you play? Maybe he's a choker. A choker? Henry's a choker. That's what I heard. Why does Henry choke? Maybe he can't take the pressure. The pressure? Henry can't take the pressure?
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Looney, how's the wing? Don't know, coach. I can sure give it a shot. Me, take Looney down to the bullpen. Play a little catch.
Right, coach.
God damn it.
Safe.
What?
3, 3, 3, 3.
Was he out?
Sure looked that way.
Shit. Looney can't go. He's throwing like 60.
Okay.
Could've already been to the mountain this inning. If he goes again, you have to change pitchers.
Right. Phil can't go. Dead arm.
Then we'll go with Quisp.
Quisp is down too.
Ugh, Jesus F. Christmas. What the goddamn is going on?
Of course. Mike always has a plan. Looney, I need you to coach first.
Protect me from errant balls. I have fragile bones.
I thought Coach Cox wasn't letting you read anymore.
He's not. Protect me from Coach Cox, too. Yes! Yes, 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 yes!
Name's Dougal. Pitched a 2-hitter against West Texas the other day. He is filthy. Did he do that on purpose?
Arsh, get a bat. You're hitting for AJ.
Filthy. I'll show him filthy.
Mike? Mike's pretty goddamn busy right now. Hey, well, wait, just calm down a second. Hang on, I'll get him. Are you sure? Baby, oh, I'm so sorry. Buddha, that was Bella. It's about her dad. Mrs. McAllister found him this morning. He's dead.
You're joking.
No. I'm sorry.
Why? Did you kill him?
You're on deck.
So?
So, I'll tell Coach Cox. Owen can't bet. He just can't.
Why the goddamn not?
Believe me, he just can't.
Grab a bat.
Me? But, Coach, I'm not even wearing a cup.
You want mine? Grab a bat and get a goddamn hit, Skrimshander.
Let's go, son. Season can't last forever.
We were brothers, Dougal. Brothers. Give me Schwartz. The Quinn team. Who won?
You don't remember?
No.
You scored the winning run.
I did?
The fastball hit you square in the ear flap. Everybody in the park thought you were dead, me included. But you bounced right up and ran to first. The trainers tried to check you out, but you wouldn't let them. Play ball, you kept saying. Play ball. Over and over again. Coach Cox tried to send Looney into pinch run, but you yelled at him till he went back to the dugout.
Then what happened?
Dougal got ejected. He screamed bloody murder about it, but the benches had been warned, and he was gone. They brought in their second best guy. I knocked the first pitch off the wall. I almost hit it too hard. It caromed straight back to the left fielder. But you were flying. I've never seen you move that fast. By the time I got to first, you were rounding third. Coach Cox tried to hold you, but you never even looked at him. You beat the tag by half an inch. Everybody piled on top of you, including Coach Cox. Hell, even half the parents were on that pile. And when everybody else got up, you didn't. You shouldn't have done that.
Done what?
You know what. Eating that pitch.
I thought it was a slider.
Bullshit. I saw it live and I saw it on SportsCenter while I was sitting in the goddamn waiting room in the goddamn ER. You dove into that thing like it was a swimming pool. You even set up away from the plate so he'd have to come further inside to buzz you. You baited him into it. What were you thinking, Henry? How many bodies do you want to pile up in one day? What about the Buddha? Poor Buddha. He just found out about Avonlight, and now he's gonna sit there and watch you try to kill yourself. You could have just stayed home.
I thought I'd be able to turn my shoulder into it. Get a free base that way. I didn't expect him to throw it so high.
Well, Dougal's a crazy bastard. Just not as crazy as you.
I didn't have a lot of options out there.
Swing and miss. Get us on a plane back home. That was an option.
Aren't you glad you won?
Yes, I am.
Am I okay?
Depends what you mean. You got a concussion, a pretty bad one. Dougal throws 92, you know. But that's not why the doctors think you collapsed. According to your blood work, you've run out of pretty much every mineral and nutrient necessary for life. Even salt. It's not easy to run out of salt. I think you're gonna be here for a while.
How's Owen?
He headed back right after the game to take care of Pella.
How's Pella?
I'm gonna try and catch the early flight. Some of the other guys will probably stop by later to visit if they wake up in time. They're out partying now.
Okay.
Don't mention Avonlight. They'll find out soon enough.
Okay.
This is the psych floor.
Okay.
Figured I'd give you a heads up. They're gonna send in the shrinks to talk to you about your eating. Your anorexia, as they refer to it.
Okay.
Get some rest, Scrimmer.
Henry, it's Dwight. Dwight Ragnar.
Hey, Dwight.
Congratulations, my friend. It's my distinct pleasure to inform you that you have been chosen by the St. Louis Cardinals in the 33rd round of the amateur draft.
What? You're kidding.
I know it's not what you were shooting for in terms of the round, but I think it's a wonderful opportunity for you. And for the St. Louis Cardinals, frankly, to get an athlete of your caliber at this stage of the draft.
But I mean, I don't even play anymore. I quit the team.
Henry, I know you haven't had the easiest season, but the draft is about one word, and that word is potential. And I'll be damned if the Cardinals are going to find another player in the 33rd round with your kind of potential. You and Mike have done a great job with your training, given the available resources. But there's a difference between Westish College and the St. Louis Cardinals is night and day. With us, you'll have the best coaches, the best trainers, the best facilities.
I've lost weight.
You'll gain it back. We'll bring you along slowly. Nobody's expecting you to play in the majors tomorrow. We just expect you to work hard every day. To follow your dream.
I'm in the hospital, in the psych ward. I can't throw.
I know you've had a rough go. It happens to the best of us.
You're serious. You drafted me.
We sure did. You have a much higher ceiling than most late-round picks, and we'll be offering a correspondingly higher bonus to convince you to sign. How does 100 strike you?
Dollars?
Thousands. $100,000 up front. Anyway, we can discuss that later. You have until the end of August to sign a contract. If you don't sign, we lose your rights, and you'll go back into the draft next year. In which case, I'll be tracking your progress very closely. By the way, the Cubbies picked up your buddy Adam Starblind. He's made quite an impression in the last month or so.
Wow. That's wow. What what round was that?
32nd, right before you.
Thank you for coming in. I know this has been a very difficult summer. If you're late to chat, morning, noon, or night, please don't hesitate. I left my cell number on your machine, but I can give it to you now.
Thanks.
Last but not least, housing. It wasn't easy to fit you in. We have limited flexibility regarding late admits. But I did some finagling, and I found not only a room for you, but I think an excellent situation.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I didn't mention this earlier. I've been making plans to live off campus. In fact, I just signed a lease on a place with my boyfriend.
Ah, hmm. It's college policy that all freshmen live in the dormitories. We find it encourages a robust immersion in college life, even for non-traditional students. I'm sure it can be arranged. Your adjustment to Westish is the vital thing. So you're doing okay? Your father was a very interesting man. He had a way about him. Nothing meant more to him than having you here. It was very sudden.
Yes.
That is to say, it was very sudden then. There wasn't some kind of precipitating illness.
No, not at all.
Ah, aha. It was very sudden then. But it wasn't. That is to say, it was. It was a matter of natural causes?
Sure. What other kind of causes are there?
Oh, well, none, I suppose. But there wasn't any way in which it could have been, or been constructed as, intentional?
My father died of a heart attack for which my family has a strong genetic predisposition. The men, at least. The women live forever.
Ah, well then, it could have been avoided, could it?
Of course, all this has been exceptionally hard on Owen.
Of course. I can see how it must be very difficult.
He knows that. Within the administration, I suppose, that's pretty much everyone knew about him and Owen.
No, no, no. It was only me and Bruce Gibbs. And I believe Mr. Gibbs consulted one or two other trustees in a highly confidential way, just to gauge what the options were, whether there were any options.
So he was caught, then. What an idiot.
Paolo, I'm so very sorry. I wish there was something that could have been done differently. Of course, your father was my superior. I had no real say in the matter, but the idea that there may have been some sort of connection between his resignation and his passing, well, it's terrible. It's just terrible.
I couldn't agree more. I'll be here for the next 4 years, but you're gone from every place forever. That's the deal. Hi.
I think we should think about this.
I've been thinking about this. We have to. We have to.
You can't just dig up a body.
Why not? It's my dad. It's my plot. It's my coffin. You've been through all this stuff, so show me where it says, put me in a box with a fake gold trim and then stick it in the ground. Show me where it says that. My dad loved this lake. He spent 3 years on a ship. He spent half my childhood rowing on the Charles. It was what he would have wanted.
I understand why you want to do it this way.
We should have done it this way to begin with. If I had time to think through, we would have. If I hadn't been so upset.
I see what you're saying, but it's just not possible. It's a felony, for one thing, and you gotta remember how deep that hole is, and how much that box weighs. It would take forever. One person walks by, and we're sitting in jail.
Fine by me.
Call Henry. Henry, is that you? You're skinnier than I am.
Hey,
Hey. It's okay.
On 3, Owen, count.
1, 2, 3.
ready?
Would it be alright if I said something? Perhaps we should all bow our heads. Don't worry, I won't invoke any bread-based religions. Gert, at risk of becoming sentimental, let me say that you've been integral to my life for a long time. I read your book when I was 14, and it bolstered my courage at a moment when my courage was required. When we met 3 years ago, it was because you selected me for the Maria Westish Award. Another reason I'll always be grateful to you, because barring that, I would never have come to Westish, and I would never have met the people who are with me now. My own dear friends, as the poet said. But it wasn't until a short time ago that you and I became friends. And of course, I regret that our time, your time, was so short. You told me once that a soul isn't something a person is born with, but something that must be built by effort and error, study and love. And you did that with more dedication than most. That work of building a soul, not for your own benefit, but for the benefit of those who knew you. Which is partly why your death is so hard for us. It's hard to accept that a soul like yours, which took a lifetime to build, could cease to exist. Makes us angry, furious at the universe not to have you here. Of course, your soul does exist, Gert, because you gave of it so unstintingly. It exists in your book, and in this school, and also in each of us. For that, we'll always be grateful. And we miss your corporeal form, which was also nice.
I have to get to work.
You promised you'd take the day off.
You can have an off day.
Henry, you are skilled. I exhort you.
What time's practice?
Not till 7. If we hurry, we can fill in that hole. The new football players aren't bad. I might make a few of them puke today.
What comes to mind when I say the word sacrifice?
Bunting?
Decorative bunting? Easter bunting?
Bunting. Laying down a bunt.
This is a baseball term. Use it in a sentence.
Instead of bunting, I swung away.
I find it interesting that you choose to say laying down a bunt the way a person might say laying down my life. You're familiar with the passage from the Gospel of John, greater love hath no man this, that he laid down his life for his friends.
I didn't choose to say it that way. Lay down a bunt. Everybody says that.
You're always choosing, but who is Mike Schwartz? Why do you need to lay down your life for him?
I don't.
Precisely, so why did you?
I guess you've heard about this.
100K. You better get this in the mail. August is almost over.
I don't want to mail it. I want to come back.
So, come back. You're a student here.
I want to play ball. Starblind's in the minors. I went to Japan. Rick's the only senior, and Rick's a goof. You need somebody to run the team. A captain. You're a paid employee now. It's against the rules for you to lead off-season workouts. Who's going to be on the guys every day from now until practice starts? Who's going to make them puke?
So, Coach Gox and I name you captain, and everything's fine for a while. And then you start having problems. What then? If you mail that contract, you can think about yourself, your game, 24/7. If you're here, different story.
I know.
Whatever happens with your wing, whatever happens with your head, it doesn't matter. Whatever's best for the team is best for you. And there's no guarantee you'll get your job back. We won a national championship with Izzy at shortstop. It's his spot as far as I'm concerned.
If we need you at second, you'll play second. If we need you in right field, you'll play right field. Agreed?
Agreed.
Ready?
Come on. One time.
Last one. Yeah, just kidding. I've got one more.
till it's all that you have.